my God, there's people. There's people on Twitch. Oh God. Hi everybody.
All those beautiful people.
Oh, the beautiful
Hello.
people. Yeah, actually, let's be honest. The only people who are currently watching is probably you guys. So
Yeah.
you know, everybody
That's
else
cool,
is
bro.
actually still asleep in bed and
I'm not
enjoying their
even
Saturday. Yeah, Madral says fuck you. Never watches any of the streams. Never gets any of the cards either because of that. All right.
Yo, I get up earlier for this than I do for work. All right, people can tune the fuck in.
Not wrong.
It's okay. It's okay. Like, realistically, this is a game for you guys that just so happens to be streamed. I don't really like the stream is.
Oh, I know.
Damn. Seems like I've heard these words somewhere.
Yes, but I actually mean it, bro.
I remember when I used to stream. That was real weird. One of my biggest fans was like a Serbian 12-year-old.
Yeah.
God.
Nice.
So I played Terraria with him just because he was so into that.
Not a not an exaggeration when I say that I had a Texan sugar mama that used to watch my my other stream. You know, my personal one, not my D&D one.
Tamale lady.
The tamale. Lady, yes.
Oh,
She
is
sent
that
me a
Tamale
whole
Sugar Mama?
she sent me a whole crate of tamales because I went to Dallas and I
Right.
told her the one place that I wanted to go eat. I wanted to get some like authentic tamales, and she was like, "Okay." And we went to this one place, and we got there, and they didn't have any tamales. So like she felt super bad, so she decided to send me a whole crate of like $120 worth of fucking tamales from a place that ships them across the U.S. Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like a little old tamale lady selling them from the back of her sedan in the Walmart parking lot.
But I bet those tamales would be ballin'.
That's how you get like the best tamales ever. Show up at your front door unannounced with like a 300-year-old Hispanic lady pulling them around in like a little red wagon.
Or like
legitimately,
from the trunk of the car, just pop.
I'll never forget it. And like we were leaving, we were on our way out for a New Year's party, and I open up the door, and there's just this like like one of those freezer styrofoam containers. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Just like taped to high heaven all over the place with a shipping label on the top, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And Sarah's like, I don't know. I was like, it has my name on it. Like, it's one of these things where it's like, either it's gonna be something cool or it's gonna be like somebody sent me the fucking like somebody's head.
Yeah.
Like, there's a 50-50 chance right now.
This is either like a gift or a threat from the mob.
Than the last time I had an allegedly frozen item shipped to me in the mail.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to do it again because I want to get my hands on the turducken, and it seems like the only places that has turducken, I have to get it online now.
Damn. That's rough.
Turducken.
First world problems, bro.
First world problems. Could you imagine if I sent somebody like Majit a turducken? Just pop this in your oven. It's
Be
gonna
like a
the most delicious thing you've
$2,000
ever
turducken shipping fee.
Bro, but you know, if I sent him a Cajun turducken, bro, that'd be one thing where I'd be like, yo, Majit, like,
Is it?
you can eat it.
Is
I just
that,
need you to like turn on your camera while you do it, buddy.
Would it be an eldritch turducken though, if it's Cajun? Like, you know, throw in some squid, some octopus, some crawfish.
No.
Cthulhu duckin'.
Cthulhu duckin'. All right. So we're already a few minutes past. You know, I had to give her a little bit of extra time, you know, to get ready. You know, obviously. All right. So recap.
Me?
Yep, Sammy, all you.
Excellent. All right. So over the last 2 episodes, we were on a spaceship. There's the team of the cool people who have street smarts and are very intelligent, and then there's the team of bootlickers. They're fucking lame. But we got to the space station above, I believe, Proxima B, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we got there. The whole station was shut down, no power at all. We got inside safely, turned on the generator in the generator room, and when we did that, we restored the power, got the oxygen up. We have 7 hours of oxygen remaining in our like personal tanks. But as we did that, some of the power from the generator had been deliberately shunted to the lab. And the first time that had happened was 2.5 years ago, but it had happened since then repeatedly. And every time it happened, the lab needed more and more power. So they like routed more and more of the power to the generator. And we were kind of like, oh, this is not, oh, hold on, wait, the power is going in reverse. The power is coming from the lab. That's not how that's supposed to work. So we tried to shut it down and we're not, like, we were technically able to, but it didn't care. I'm pretty sure is how that happened. Anyway, the station shutdown was initially like locked down by a person named Jill Lovelace, who had sent a whole bunch of emails to her family, right? Or was that Captain Arlene Sanders who sent the emails?
That was Captain Saunders.
That was Captain Saunders, who sent messages to her family talking about like, hey, yeah, all this terraforming is going well. Yeah, it's taken a long time, and I kind of miss you guys, but like, hey, they're gonna revolutionize the fucking power industry. And then the last email was just called goodbye, which was very ominous. And yeah, we also discovered that the UAC knew what that new power source was that they had been talking about that was super top secret that nobody could know about. It was a top secret way to bring little bits and pieces back to Earth to be the #1 energy company on the planet. And they had already started doing that. The project file not being done on Earth, whatever that means. The UAC totally lied to us. They know why it went dark. In fact, before we were even sent there, our group was sent there. The portal opened up one other time. That is, it's called Project Whiplash. Speaking of which, there is a crate with something in it that requires a 9-character code in order to open up. Some of our more creative adventurers tried to get it open using very creative methods.
They succeeded.
They did succeed. They did succeed. Yep.
They succeeded. And defeated the DM.
Yes, they defeated the DM, and it was beautiful. But that's basically it. We were we have gone into or plan on going into. We did the generator room. We went into administration. I think we went into storage and or defensive ordnance and or the armory.
So you guys went into the armory. You have not technically gone to storage because we ended at the end of combat. So you have gone into the generator room. You have gone. Well, you are standing at the threshold of the armory. Technically, you haven't gone in yet. You have not gone into storage yet, but the door had been opened, and then you had gone into administration. So
excellent.
So technically, according to lab space station schematics, the areas that you have not visited are the heavy ordnance that is directly actually right behind where most of you are standing. I'll just activate this so that we can see and talk about things as it goes on.
Nice.
So cool. over yonder, you guys would know that was the heavy ordnance. You haven't gone in there yet, and then you have the storage facility over here, and then you have the nice little lab down yonder.
Did we actually get a chance to check out what was in the armory after we cleared it out?
No, you have not. So
okay.
No, we were kind of over after the battle already, so we just we ended it there, and that is where we will actually pick up. So who's going in? Who's doing what? I am turning the game over to you, and go.
Heading to the armory.
Yeah, boy. Let's do this. All right.
What?
Is there anybody not going in to search the armory? I'm not going to make you move all your tokens in there and whatnot. Is there anybody not going into the armory?
We also do know that in the heavy ordnance there seems to be something still in there, alive.
I mean, we haven't heard it stopped making noise after the big weird brain explosion.
Yeah.
That Spiffy did, so maybe it's dead, but we should probably check the armory, see what we can find.
Yeah, and we
Might
do
be-
have a Carrick bot over here who is keeping, surveillance, keeping watch, just in case anything happens.
Hmm.
Okay, so anybody searching the armory, I need an investigation check from, please.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Do I have advantage if Asterisk is helping?
I was gonna say,
sure.
I'll just assist Alfie.
Do I have advantage if I really like guns a lot?
No, because it's not all guns.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't do
Oh,
the
so
roll again.
Spiff is helping me.
Yeah, so you should have advantage.
Okay, so I assume this goes in the form of asking you what the fuck does your computer brain include about this armory, getting some information potentially.
Yeah, running analysis on the weapons that we find or whatever gear is
Oh,
in
boy.
there.
Well, it was 16 on the high.
All right, so I have a 16. I have a 14.
I got a 23.
You got a 23.
I got a
Carrick.
5.
Good job, Tick.
Thank you.
Carrick's got a 5. Yeah. And then Kyle, you got 16. All right. So I brought these up yesterday. So as it stands, my two 16s, Alfie and Ka. You actually...
Did Dred just suddenly go quiet for everybody else?
Can you guys not hear
No.
me? Can you guys not
I can
me?
hear you.
That's real weird. Everything went quiet for me for some reason.
All right. So we'll start out actually with the ones who are under the 15, okay? Because I think that's most people. I think that's Griff, Carrick, a few of you. You actually, as you find your eyes drawn to the center of the room, where they're just like they're long scimitar-like blades that come out on either end, but the reason your eyes are actually drawn to them is they give off a faint reddish hue, right? And it's a little more distracting because you find it to be extremely interesting. And you grab a hold, you go to grab a hold of this thing, and as you grab the pommel, it actually erupts up into a little bit of reddish light, right? And you notice that the blade itself has almost like veins of lava moving through it. As everyone who has rolled under a 15 will find themselves holding a Hellfire double-bladed scimitar.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
Is that a fancy name for a lightsaber?
So I will do this so that you guys know what to find inside of D&D Beyond. By the way, so I don't have to re-import all of your characters. Do me a favor and just use D&D Beyond, please. Please.
Dred, can you drag Bardley up?
Where's Bardley? What? Oh,
Community game DC.
she disappear on me?
She had to drop because the audio was wonky.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There we go. That's much better.
Much better? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and then Ka, and we're getting to you anyhow, Alfie. You are actually kind of walking along, and what you actually notice, so along the outer rim is actually suits. All right, these suits all have specialized helmets on them, right? They are meant for spacewalks and things like that. So, but you can tell that they are actually pretty durable. Now, it's not going to be an armor class for you guys, but what you guys do notice is on the first of all. Everybody can refill their tanks right here because these all have fresh tanks, and you guys would know,
Nice.
right? So all of you have 8
Nice.
hours of health or oxygen back. Who needs them?
Nice.
Okay. Now, Spiffy, I am aware that you do not need air. Do you want to take a tank or not?
If I can carry one
There
without
are
it being...
spare tanks. So if you would like to carry a tank, carry a tank.
Sure. Yeah, I'll carry a tank around just
Very
in
well.
case someone needs it.
Very well.
Awesome.
All right. However, as you guys are kind of moving along these things, you notice that there's a rather large, almost like wrist or arm band piece of equipment, right? And your eyes are kind of drawn to that. And one of you, I don't care which, I'll probably say Kyle, because Kyle's an investigative sort, right? Goes to hit the button, and you actually see a large plasma blade shoot out right up the top. You're like,
Dear jeez.
oh, yeah, I want that. So you decide to take that and you decide to put that shit on, and you're like, check this shit out. This is, there was an old game that kind of did something like this. I think it was called Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I could definitely be the Assassin's Creed, right?
Wow.
Mass Effect did it too, just but also a readout. Probably had a readout.
So,
Yes.
for Alfie and Kyle, you will actually get a Sunblade. Mechanically, it is known as a Sunblade. Okay.
Go.
I'll get a Sunblade someday.
Where do I fall in, having been assisting Alfie?
So you roll one for me as well. We're gonna find out. You just roll one for me on your own. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together.
Adding equipment. Da-na-na.
I can already say that if there is a weapon that I find, I will give it to someone else.
No.
Well, you found a Sunblade, so. All right,
Yep.
Spiffy and Tick. Bro, Spiffy, you're not worried about air, and you ain't got time for this shit, Tick. Right, so you moving around, you're like, where the fuck are the guns, right? You're going around and you're like, oh, here's the gun locker. You open up the gun locker, and there's only 2 guns left. Both of them look exactly the same, right? They're rather large rifles, but specifically, you will notice that there's a monitor that flips out to the side. And as you put it up and you scope it out, you notice that you just see a little ping where they were. Ping, ping, as the 2 of you will get an automatic rifle of warning.
Hey,
Damn.
awesome.
You got that heartbeat monitor, bro.
No more. Seems like we won't have any more surprises with these. Yes.
With that, everybody can add them into D&D Beyond. I don't need to re-import your character sheets because please use D&D Beyond, please, and the other, because I'm tired of having to deal with Foundry not being able to roll right. So on the back end, as Spiffy, and the reason why I went this way, as Spiffy and Tick, as you're kind of doing this thing, right? You're seeing the signatures of all your allies, but you're actually picking up 2 signatures in the heavy ordnance room as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they previously had been making a ton of noise, but then
After the
then
zap
Tick,
zap.
yeah, then Tick did the zap thing, and they got real quiet.
And then, give me 1 second, I gotta blow my nose.
The ominous shadow on Dread's camera is really, really something.
I'm just debating on if I want to use this rifle or hand it to somebody because I've already got 3 items that I'm attuned to.
I don't think it requires attunement, does it?
It does say if it's the antimatter rifle of warning, then yeah, it says requires attunement.
Not the antimatter rifle.
I was gonna say it's
the automatic rifle.
Oh, my bad.
I have not handed you an antimatter anything, I promise.
It does still require attunement, though. You're right.
Well, I happen to have space for attunement.
Oh, what the fuck?
Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Continue on. I apologize. I was having issues breathing out my nose.
Tick would you you'll see him having the rifle. Say, wait, something's there, something's there. He starts like using the laser on it to kind of pinpoint exactly wherever those dots are at.
It's not going to give you a very, very specific point. It's just, here it is in general directions for sure.
Copy. He said, should I shoot it? Should I shoot it? I should probably shoot it, right? I should probably shoot it.
Probably shoot it.
He starts shooting at it.
I need dex checks from all of you, please.
Everyone,
Give me dex
like
saving throws,
everyone?
please. Yes, everyone, give me dex saving throws, please.
Do it through D&D Beyond.
Do it through D&D Beyond, please.
We love this.
Mhm.
Pretty good, Tick. Pretty good.
Wait, hold on.
I got 15, I got 21, I got 17, I got 18.
It didn't roll. Fuck.
Oh,
Make sure to hit the
It
little
did
B.
roll. Yeah, it did roll for you on D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay.
15.
Yeah.
You got a 15.
We'll take.
oh shit! Yeah, okay. I got an at 20, but I forgot to actually use the fucking thing to actually put it into the foundry. But
Yeah. Please, everybody, use Beyond 20 and set it up so that it actually goes through. Please.
will
had it
I
on the
keep
side
the
of the
20 or
second.
do I re-roll?
Griff, for you. I'll trust the 20. I'll trust the 20.
Alright.
Because you can't critically succeed in this. You either got hit or you didn't.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I got
as-
no modifiers, so.
As Tick, you're right. You just pop. You fire off a quick 3 shots. Automatic rifle, just, right? Just quick 3, and actually hit the metal wall. It starts ricocheting around the room,
Oh,
everybody just just jumps out of the way and ducks for cover. As Tick, you realize maybe I should shoot something other than the metal wall next time.
Yeah.
Didn't think that one too. Shit. My
What
bad.
the fuck is going on here?
Sorry. Got a little overzealous.
That's cool. It's cool.
That is the polite way of the DM saying you're not shooting through fucking walls with these things, man.
I thought it was like a vent or something. I didn't think it was like a ceiling or a wall. So fair enough.
No, they're in another room, bro.
He'll say, "Oh well, Lisa, he's gonna be over that way. Be careful, we go over there."
Alright. And I assume the door is shown to be locked still, as we didn't open it before.
No, you got. Well, yeah, actually, yes. I forgot about that. Because you guys did not unlock all the doors from administration. I forgot about that.
Indeed.
We planned ahead.
You did plan ahead.
Can somebody
The
go
storage
to
room didn't have a lock on it, which
administration,
is how
open
they
a
were able
door?
to open it up.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. I'm just gonna always cast Mage Hand. Always be Mage. And I'm gonna use the Mage Hand to go push the button to unlock that door when people are ready to. So when you're ready, I'll push the button.
I'm ready.
I push the button.
Alright.
All right, as you push the button, light turns to green. Bing.
I'm just gonna hide right there.
Looking around, is everybody ready?
Just a question. Has it been like a minute since combat ended? Just for the spirit, see if the spiritual. weapon is still be
Most likely.
At least for a
because
few
you
more
guys-
seconds.
Yeah, most likely only because you guys.
there. So it should be
did the,
gone.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, only because you guys investigated in there, and I figure it probably was about a minute or so.
Anybody need to do any reparations before we get in there?
Nope, pups, good to go. Should be back to full operational capabilities.
Alright, and Alfie opens up the door. There is a button for it, I assume.
Oh boy.
As it opens up,
Let's roll initiative.
you see this character turn at you, Alfie. I'll give you one action before we start rolling for initiative on these little two dudes.
Alright,
Since you're standing right up front.
Yeah. Uh, oh no, that's not the one. Right. Can I hit them both if I use lightning bolt here?
Roll me an insight check real fast.
All right. Not great.
Sure you can.
Well, no, I don't want to, but I already went for it, so I feel like I should definitely do it now.
I'm gonna play the Soulbound theme song at this point because this is gonna
Oh
be
my
some
God.
Soulbound S shit. Let's do this, buddy.
Oh my god. Let's get some soul.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah.
definitely feeling this one. I'm definitely.
Devin's gonna cry.
Okay. Ooh, that's okay.
Roll
Yeah.
for more 5s.
That is a lot of
28.
damage. That's probably
Okay,
gonna
all
turn
right.
on us.
I need to. Gotta find it. Where is it? Nope. Upcast.
I would say I forgot what the fuck I just had said to Tick before we got here.
It's funny because I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, he's gonna be like, Tick, how could you? Pay more attention.
All right. So there's good and bad news. So let me dex check these two first. So dex saving throw for this guy first. That's a 20. He's
Of
going to
course.
pass. And dex check the second one. He will fail. All right. So he will take 28 points worth of damage. So let's start there.
Great.
So let me target him. Oh. Hold on. Target him. Minus 28. Alright. This guy takes half. Let me target him. Minus 14. Alfie. Your Carrickbot and Spiffy. I need you to make dex saving throws as well, please.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Well, maybe that's.
Never mind. I was looking at Eater.
Oh, when?
Alright,
What?
22,
Nice
21. I see one for Carrickbot, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I need one for the Spiffy. Spiffy, I see a 19 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 19's gonna save. Alfie, I need one for you, buddy.
Oh, I do that too. Okay.
Oh yeah. You're standing right in front of the door, bro.
Isn't
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah.
guy who bounces back the magic?
Yep.
This is the guy that bounces back magic, but this isn't what actually just happened.
I do.
So-
I do have one quick thing. Carrickbot was specifically like 15 or 20 feet up in the air, whatever the ceiling was.
Unfortunately, this time it doesn't matter.
Okay. No worries.
Only
I just
because of this time.
last time that was relevant.
Oh.
Yeah. All good.
Hey,
Fucking hell,
Alfie.
How did I just? We just mentioned the name of this fucking place, and I forgot it when I decided to do my fucking action, and I'm now realizing, like, yeah, I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead.
He literally just lightning bolt into heavy ordnance.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
just, like, we just fucking spoke about this, and I just blanked the fuck out of my mind. That
I mean,
yeah. You know, you gotta love it, man. Just hiya. So, okay, couple things happen. First of all, his reaction is going to go off for, and actually he does get magic resistance, so I need to re-roll your dex saving throw. Okay, he would have failed anyway. All right. So, consuming that energy from that 28 originally. That was not for that. if the spellcaster is within 60 feet, you were. I need a DC 16 saving throw from you as well to see if he's going to cast that lightning back at you.
What save?
Dex save, please.
Okay. Well, motherfucker, that's a bad roll.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you will take 14 from that. So I got you covered here.
That's not so bad.
That's not too bad. However, everyone that failed, which I do believe is only Alfie here, y'all will take this.
Oh.
So for those of you who passed, so Spiff, I'm subtracting 20 from you. Unfortunately, Carrickbot will get caught in the fiery blast. Alfie, you unfortunately failed, so you will take the full 40. This guy passed, but he'll still take 20. This guy passed, but he still takes 20. As you go in, you go to throw that lightning bolt, and some of it gets eaten by the eater and reflected back at you, but unfortunately, you hit a tank that you notice is actually a drop pod, as one of the drop pods in here explodes, and a fireball just erupts back out towards you. As that is how we will start combat.
God, let's go. Like a fucking idiot. God. Hey, did at least the guys inside also take some damage?
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They unfortunately had passed their saving throws for that dex check, and did not take the full, but they at least took half. Basically, I did a level 6 fireball back at your ass.
Jesus.
So yeah. So welcome or welcome Raiders, as things are not turning out well.
What do you mean they're not turning out?
Hey, we're creatively interacting with the environment in ways that may or may not be good for us, but the incentive is there.
Hey, bro, I dealt a lot of fucking damage to the one guy.
Yeah, you
here,
sure
so
did.
You gotta say,
You did.
Thinking-
48 damage. Like,
Thinking outside of the box, I mean, how many people would walk into that room called heavy ordnance and just fire off a massive fucking lightning? I mean, like, that's creativity right there.
bro, I mean, who the fuck has played Far Cry? Like, that's what the fuck you do.
That's what the insight check was for.
You just shoot them. You shoot.
The insight, the insight was, you know, a full just, hey, do you really want to do this? A 2. He really wants to do this. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems fine.
It was a reaction of the oh shit, and just lasted.
I love it. It's fantastic, and I love it. All
Does a nat 20 on an initiative do anything? I have a 36. Kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It means that you're definitely going first, but for initiative, I do not treat it as a surprise round or anything, if that's what you're asking for.
All right. Well, after that, Tick says, "Fuck, hey, that's worse than me shooting shit up." Hey, hold on, let me get in here. Excuse me. Let me woo.
It
Okay.
was definitely the enemies causing that explosion.
Oh, damn.
Well, let's see. Yeah. So I guess I will. What will Tick do? So does the automatic rifle shoot more than once in a round?
Because
that's burst?
It does not technically.
Oh, okay. So
It's basically meant for reloading purposes, but since all of you basically have the equivalent to a gunner feat, it doesn't. Other than it does a little bit more damage than some of the other weapons, it's not much.
copy. All good. Just double checking. Yeah, he'll use his action to I guess blast. Which one looks weaker, the big guy or the little guy?
The little guy.
Yep, he'll shoot the little guy.
Very well. Go for it. 15 unfortunately will not hit.
Hey, happens.
Sometimes it happens.
Then he'll use this bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Pup. And he'll have Pup move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You got 20. it's telling you how far it is. You're good. It's only
Yeah,
20 feet.
he's gonna move Pup in here, and Pup is gonna take the dodge action.
Very well.
But if they attack Pup, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw
Yep.
to attack him.
Yep. All right. What's
Oh.
the DC on that?
DC is, I believe my DC is 20. Let me double check.
That seems high even at level 13.
Yes, 20.
Where are you getting 20? Is it like your special wizard thing or whatever that adds it up?
Say that again. Is it my what?
Is it like your special subclass feature or something like that brings it up to 20? Because this is saying 17.
17.
Yeah.
Where do you see that
It's
at?
based off your intelligence modifier.
Yeah. So I have the manual, the Grimoire of that gives me a +2, and then I also have an arcane focus that gives me a +1.
Got it. Alright. That makes sense. Alright, 20 it is. Okay, alright. Ba-da-ba-da-ba! Carrick!
Right. D&D Beyond for some reason says that my movement is 20 feet, but that is not true. It's 30. So,
Okay,
kiss
that's
my
fine.
ass, D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I say 30. Yeah, bugbears
it,
definitely have 30s.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at all of these people. Oh, it's just this guy.
Yeah, you can
All
always
right.
see that from where
I'm aiming at this dude that I am not targeting on Foundry because we're using D&D Beyond.
Yep, I'm doing everything manually, but at least the rolls are
Beautiful.
right. That's what matters.
Carrick whips out his very favorite rifle and shoots it once.
Hi-ya!
Haha!
Yeah, 26 definitely gonna hit. 10 points of radiant damage.
Hell yeah.
He'll definitely take that 10 points.
Yep. And then he
The 7.
shoots it again.
The 7 is if she rolled a 20. Or a crit.
Okay. Chow number 2.
Wait, is it on a crit or is it if you roll above 20?
Yeah, that's why it says 20 on the attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, vicious or specific. 14 unfortunately will not hit.
Ah, that's alright. I still got 1 out of 2, but I have 1 more shot.
Let's do this then.
Pew pew!
Oh God.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
So-
We're really 7
I'm in
souls in it
danger.
today.
We go to the crit fail table.
Again.
Let's go to the crit fail table, buddy.
Wait. Let me find it. Where the fuck is this thing? Please tell me I have it. Reaction. Can I use silvery barbs on this?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah. Yeah, you can.
Alright, cool.
Alright, he's using a spell slot to give you that re-roll. Roll me a 20. Let's see what you get.
Not a spell
Thanks.
We'll add
slot,
11.
it's a
We'll add
feat.
11. No, I'm telling her to roll, just roll me a d20 and we'll add 11.
Woo!
Wow.
Alright, she changes
that
it
sounds
from
great turn.
one to the other.
Oh
Damn.
yeah, there we go.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
That's more
beautiful.
than enough. Give me that DTD on this dude as that crit plus that extra radiant damage on top of everything, and just that is
You-
more than enough damage.
You got this, girl.
So, Carrick whips out his very favorite vicious laser rifle, shoots once, hits, shoots the second time, misses, is pulling the trigger for the 3rd time and feels it almost catch like it just jammed fucking 5 minutes ago. And through sheer force of will, he refuses to let his very favorite gun jam again. And with the power of personality and completely legitimate business person focus, he pulls the trigger in such a way, aims directly between the eyes, and just the force of personality and determination to make his gun work makes it work so much better than it normally does.
How does it feel to do 56 points of damage on that last pull of the trigger?
More damage than I've done in a year and a half of Soulbound. All right.
Alright, Anything
good,
else you want to do, Carrick, before we move over to Ka?
No, that is it for me.
No, it is. All right, Ka. Your turn.
Okay.
You are in fact hidden. He has no idea that you're there.
Sweet.
I saw you roll stealth earlier.
Excellent. Just gonna be, where I can peek into the door at that dude. Okay, cool. Yeah, just being sneaky and junk and these guys were annoyingly tough, weren't they?
Yeah. Somewhat. Yeah.
They have magic resistance and they have a lot of health.
Okay. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Okay. Go ahead and put it in chat.
Does it come out looking like all the numbers from the Matrix?
No, that's not what I'm supposed to do, motherfucker. You fucking piece of... Anyways, it's a saving throw, int 18. He has disadvantage, except he has resistance, so he's just a normal roll, I believe.
Yes. He has an advantage, so it'd just be normal roll. Good news for you.
Cool.
He only got a 5.
So, he thinks that there is a bag on his head that is trying to suffocate him, and it is an opaque bag. He cannot see through it.
Also, everyone target can use his action to examine. Check to see if the target realizes that the illusion spell ends. Spell the target is real, rationalizes an illogical outcome. Target attempting to walk across the bridge that spans the chasm. Target spells fall. It still believes that the bridge exists and comes up with some other explanation for its fall. I like that. That's nice.
So he thinks that there's a strange, bag thing on his head.
Clawing at it and just can't seem to get it.
Yep, it's just clinging. And he thinks it's suffocating him.
I would say that he doesn't think it's suffocating him because, unfortunately, he does not actually have to breathe.
Well, then it could just have some other thing that's hurting him. Maybe he thinks he's scratching himself and trying to drag it off. It's not much damage either way.
Very well.
I literally rolled 5 damage.
Yep. 5 damage for this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that it stays, right?
Yeah. It stays for up to a minute.
Very well.
I'm just gonna go hide over here with my bonus action, just around that corner,
It's kind
wherever.
of relaxing. That's fine. I think you're out of his sight. So. Well, you're definitely out of his sight because he has no opaque background. So.
Yeah.
Alfie! Learning from your mistakes, Alfie. Let's do this.
Yeah, I was thinking that I will probably try to pull them towards the doorway, away from everything that's, dangerous. By using Vortex Warp, aka I would say he's probably more like a fucking grappling hook in his gauntlets, but he would pull the eater just over here.
Okay.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm afraid.
You're pulling the scary thing close.
Yep.
Don't worry, it's going to be close to me. Is the doorway?
If you click on the spell, it should put it in the chat, so I can see the saves or anything.
It's our scary monster.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Save
it's
DC 18. Yeah, All right. Constitution saving throw. Technically, I need to actually see. Is this save with that I can see? No, just all right. Whoop. Here we go. There it is. Warping directly to you. Magically twist space around a creature you can see within range. Target must succeed con saving throw, or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice. Whoop. Right up to you.
All right, and then I will use my bonus action to give myself a bit of HP and use my defensive field with my arcane armor to grant myself 13 temp HP.
Very well. That is what you choose.
And is the doorway? How wide is the doorway? Is it like this? Basically, just this 5 feet block wide or wider?
I think for this, let me actually look at the wall here. It's wider. It says about 10 feet, give or take. I know the map doesn't really look like that, but
Yeah, no, I'll just make sure. And I would like to say, I'm gonna move just here, like whichever spot would be better. But he's definitely trying his best to block the way so it doesn't move outside. So
Gotcha.
it's going to be targeting just Alfie, if possible.
got it. Very well.
And that's my turn.
Griff.
Not much to do. Just stay here and yeah, I'll just shoot him for now.
Okay. So you do actually
Ow.
get advantage with this.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank
Good.
Because I am treating this as blinded because she did say that he could not see out of the back.
Thank God. All right, cool. So rolling
19
the
will hit.
mod.
19 will
11, I will use my Astral Spark feature to add a 5 to the damage. I don't know why it rolled again, but it basically will add another 5 to the damage.
hit. Adding 5 to the damage. Describe that for me. You know I want it, buddy. You know I want it.
Alright, cool. As Alfie here grabs the fucker like out of the room, the moment he shows up, just pulls up the gun, reloads, and just fucking headshots the creature like it, throwing its brains and everything that it has, everything that was in her head, their heads away.
I mean the flavoring of the astral spark.
The Astral Spark. All right, cool. As the bullet sticks there, you hear like a beep, 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 as it explodes and takes away the rest of the body.
I'll take away that. I like that. All right, we're good with that.
Another explosion near me. Oh no.
Yeah. At least this one was a little one, not an area one. All right. So, with this, is that all that you would like to do, or you got anything else?
Yep. That is my turn.
That is your turn. All right. So, I'm going to allow taking away at least one of its attack by doing this, but probably not all attacks. But because I can't see, I will probably, I think, yeah, it will be at disadvantage. So I'm at least giving you a little something. All right, so it will take away the bite attack as it tries to, trying to bite this thing. But it's gonna basically flail around with its claws, and it will do so at disadvantage. Alfie.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that definitely doesn't hit. 16. And I'm guessing that this probably will not hit. 12. All right, that'll be it. As we have taken away the other turn. Spiffy.
Okay. Well, he's right kind of here in our face, so
Yes.
I think Smithy's just going to get his revolver out and just kind of turn to Alfie and say, Captain, I recommend, given the environment, we limit our Uh, what would the term be? Limit ourselves to small arms fire.
Don't shoot big explosions in the explodey room. Got it.
That's a real good idea.
You do get advantage on this, Spiffy.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Attacks against this thing are going to be at advantage. 15. We're going to take the original damage of 19 points of damage.
So yeah, he'll just take out his revolver and just line up a shot real quick. Just.
Very well. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm good.
Tick. We're back to you.
Yikes. What is Tick going to do? What's Tick going to do?
Potentially shoot.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that. Yeah, he's going to shoot at it again.
I like how he's just like, fire your weapon?
Yep. Fire my weapon. Yeah. Let's see what happens. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
18 points of damage.
18 points of a damage. Very well.
And then he'll use his bonus action to like push it back into the room, so it's not all up on Alfie.
He brought it close, and now you're like, nah, fuck you. I love it. That's
Oh, I
It
didn't.
almost
My
seems
bad.
like the initial blast took the teamwork out of this thing.
all right.
Oops.
And
It
then,
just-
Pup is taking
and
the dodge
then-
action.
Yep.
Carrick.
Real quick question. Madra, for when you did was it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that something that Carrick would have noticed or been aware of, or no?
Well, mechanically, it has a verbal component, so probably yeah. But what I would say is, as you do that crit and shoot, your beautiful shot, you just look to your right and see he's staring at you for a moment, just nods, just looks away.
Okay.
That weirdo.
Okay. Yeah, weirdo. Also, you made me be a little bit of respect. Maybe this bootlicker isn't the worst. Okay. Cool. All right.
Character growth.
Carrick,
Character growth. Oh god.
don't go that far. I mean, he still
No.
works for the fucking feds, but. All right, Carrick's on a roll. Got his very favorite gun. Did a whole bunch of damage last time. Gonna try to do it again. Not. What? Wait.
23 is definitely going to hit.
Cool. Also, related that I forgot to do last time, although it didn't matter, is the surprise attack damage, because this guy hasn't gone yet. Attack numero
I'll give you the.
dos.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. For the last round. So that is what? 21 plus another 10, 31 points of damage.
Man,
31.
I'm gonna fucking
And
kill this
then
guy.
The second attack, 19 hits, another 21. That's another 6, that's 27. That's 27. Oh, shit. That's not
Oh.
Let's try that again. God, stop doing it! Alright. He's still up after the 2 attacks. Did you fire the 3rd attack?
I did. Do I have advantage? Against-
Yes, because
Okay.
it is blinded, so yes. So re-roll that
Cool.
13 and let's see what
Yeah,
you
I'll
get.
just re-roll that last one. Come on, baby. Yeah.
13, that's going to be enough. Give me the DTD, because he only had 4 points of health left after you just kept blasting away.
Oh,
Beautiful. Beautiful. After that last round, you know, Carrick looked over at Griff and you know, said that there was something there. He isn't exactly sure what it is, but he's like, oh, you know, this could be a potential business partnership, perhaps, maybe. A door has opened, and his inner businessman allows his focus to just fucking like laser sights. Like everybody else is playing around at this point. All that he cares about is his beautiful gun in his hands, and he just wants to get some guts all over this room. So just pew pew pew, 3 shots directly through the stomach. Like intestines are going everywhere. There's part of a kidney on the wall. It's carnage. It's beautiful.
Very well.
Beautiful carnage.
All right. Here's what I need from Alfie before we continue on. I need I need 5 D100s, please.
Oh boy. I will stay away from him now.
Thank you, Spiffy. It was a good shot, wasn't it? I'm so glad you noticed.
All right, let's see what we got here. We got a 61. We got a 70. We got a 68.
Not a 69, man.
31,
That's disappointing.
A 68.
A lot of 60s, but no
And
9s.
then we have a 31 and a 30. All right, thank you.
That's the lost inventory.
As you guys are going into this room here, you are officially out of combat. You can do what it is that you want to do.
Glory, glory, glory.
Alfie's just gonna walk away.
Fuck this room.
Oh,
You know, there's nothing of importance in there for you, Alfie. Come on. You remember, we all make mistakes, right? We all make mistakes, buddy. You know, at least nobody almost died from mine. You know, I'm just saying. You know.
Okay.
well, technically, we almost all died because of yours, because the computers could have been destroyed completely, but
Yeah, but nobody actually took any physical damage, so that's fine. You know.
Captain, would you like me to check out the room?
Carrick's like,
Yes,
fuck you,
yes.
I'm going in.
Wow, look at these. Any demolitions? Anything explodey? What have we got here?
So as you guys are actually in, you'll notice a couple of things. Number one, the one that you're currently standing in front of, Carrick, is destroyed. Like,
Oh.
it's gone.
Okay. Does it look like it is? It was destroyed by lightning.
Well, it has a lot of scorch marks. You decide if that was by lightning or if that was by the fireball that erupted throughout the room.
10-4.
it was definitely the eater casting a fireball.
So, I had you very specifically roll me some D100s. This is why.
Uh-huh.
Carrick, as you're kind of looking around at each of these individual things, it seems that this one directly across from it and this one to its right also have a lot of scorch marks, impact marks. There's some gaps in some armor plating and things like that. What these were originally meant to do was you could either move them around throughout the space station and they have a minigun on the top. Or these are also able to do a orbital drop. Now, unfortunately, there's only 5 of them. And if you had to, I don't know, put a number to the status of these things, one would be about 61% health, another one would be 70% health, another one would be 68, another one would be 31, and the last one would be 30. If you had to just, I don't know, put
You
a
have to just
number to it.
Associate some numbers, like say like 1 out of 100 on a scale. Yeah.
Can I
All
fix?
right.
It would take a significant amount of time to fix these.
Even with
Yes.
mending?
Exactly. I was thinking the
Yes,
same thing.
yes, even with mending. Some of these things are not, like amending, you're allowed to do like, okay, here's a foot, right? But like the damage to these things is extensive.
They're probably very complex objects as well.
Yes.
Then can I guess I should ask other people. Are people cool if I start stripping things for parts?
Carrick
There's
is
nothing better
already
to do.
Carrick is
Except the
already in the
captain.
process of like trying to pull off parts of the chases to like see if they are loaded with anything. Like if these are able to do like orbital bombardments. We
Not
got any.
bombardment, orbital drop, meaning like it sounds like these are our escape pods.
Oh, see, I was just thinking about explosives, obviously for reasons.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Captain, the
Okay.
chassis appears very damaged on many of these platforms.
Wonder why that happened.
Is there anything else that might be of interest in here, this being Spiffy's specialty?
I mean, that's pretty much what was in here. Was robotic, basically walkers with miniguns and the ability to do an orbital drop.
Okay.
Because
Oh, go ahead.
remember, going back, it is your goal currently to figure out how to get down to Proxima B. That's where you've been sent, at least by the UAC, to re-energize the basically the FTL gate, right? Or FTL gate.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do believe these would be able to get us down to the surface, although some of them are not in the best condition. Also, I don't know if they're enough for everyone.
Not anymore.
Gotta say they were pretty fucking weak.
That's okay, Captain. I understand artificial life forms are expendable.
Oh.
They're doing an orbital drop, and
Oh,
Spiffy's just grabbing onto the back, like legs flailing in the air.
Like fucking Woody in Toy Story hanging onto the back of the car,
Yep.
just flailing in the wind.
Dude, fucking Doctor Strange love this shit. Let's do it.
Do it. That I can ride on the outside of one of these and make it down.
Can you ride on the outside of one of those? Is that what you asked?
I'm just saying I bet I could.
Oh.
It would be damn tricky,
Yeah.
but I could do it and I could survive. It would just require some tricky timing at the last moment.
Minus the amount of heat as you orbital drop into an atmosphere. Just
No.
there's a reason meteors don't always make it to Earth.
I'll just use fire shield.
Really cool.
I love it.
Question, these, you said that these could move around the station on their own autonomously and also could
Not
have guns
autonomously.
attached to the top.
You would have to move them around.
Okay.
yourself,
Are they
which
like
would
on like
be-
roller wheels?
No, they're AT, like basically two-legged AT walkers at this point.
Chicken walkers, they're ATSTs. Oh, okay. Are the guns that can be mounted on top in here?
Yes.
Can I look at them?
You can.
I
in
would like
fact.
to look at the guns.
So these guns are going to be very heavy, aka if you want to try to carry one of these around, you are not swapping weapons. Okay, but you can carry around this minigun, much like Doom. You cannot swap this minigun, right? You can drop the minigun if you want, but if you would like to pick it up, your speed will be halved. But you can take the minigun if you choose.
Dread, question.
What?
If I have with my racial feature hippo build that you're considered one size larger for your carrying capacity.
The amount of strength required to do this is why I'm even gonna allow you to take this minigun to begin with.
Yeah, but if listen, if this bugbear can't take it, I think this hippo with the build would be able to lift, a lot more.
A lot more.
Have a powerful build, thank you very much.
Okay, so these things can move around. Is there anyone that's like the least damaged that I could fix up with parts from the most damaged?
It would take some time, but you may be able to do something.
Okay.
If you'd like to stay here and do that for a little while, or if everybody just kind of wants to stand around the stand around the room for a few hours.
I don't mind. There's the other room on the opposing side of the hallway that I would like to explore.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
was
work
gonna say,
Eric then.
is this are these things too large to like walk around the station in? Like, would you be able to get through doors and whatnot?
So there's very specific paths that would be recommended, but I'm not going to say that you could not. So there will be some special. It will change some specific stats, and they will have an HP marker. But if you would like to try to walk around in some of them, it's not the worst thing that has happened.
I was thinking about it. I don't know. What do you think, Captain? Should I pilot one of these around the station?
Can we upload you into one of these around the station?
It's like great idea to me. Highly efficient.
Sounds like something I'm not opposed to.
But could we just upload you into one?
I don't know.
Become the minigun.
Give me an insight check there, Spiffy.
You'll break the fuck out of this.
It's fine. I'm gonna Spiffy. You can, but your body would remain your current body would remain on the floor.
That's technically a long rest.
You take that how you will.
Fuck it, I ain't got shit to carry. I'll fucking put that body on my shoulders.
Yeah, Spiffy probably weighs a ton, bro.
Oh, don't matter. Well, fucking drag it then.
I've seen your guys' strength modifiers at this point, bro. Like I got a 12,
Bro,
a 12,
if
and a
there's
14.
anybody carrying...
I got a
there's
12,
anyone
a 12,
carrying
and a
anything
14.
here.
If there's anybody carrying anybody, you're damn near dragging Spiffy around. Like,
Nah, man, nah.
Hey.
I say 2 people with powerful build. We can like he's not.
I have
3
a
people.
wonderful fucking idea.
There's
We
only
could go
three.
back-
There's only 3 of you. I will allow to carry a minigun if you want to carry a minigun, and that's because you have strength modifiers greater than 10. Everybody min max their shit.
Or ability score of 10, not modifiers, but yeah.
I am a skinny rabbit, man. That's not my fault.
Yeah, it's fine.
But hey, how about we go back to the crate? Because there was the gravity sledge thing that we got the box in the space
That's a
station.
good idea.
Get that, put one of those on there, and have the minigun as a another party member,
A
basically.
a drone minigun.
As you
We
guys
just have a minigun on a
are
dolly.
standing there, kind of making a discussion about what you would like to be able to do, right? I will say again, each of you, the whole space station starts to rattle a little bit, right? Like it's been doing it on and off. It seems to be growing in intensity.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
guys.
to get somebody.
We should probably check that out.
Any
Yeah,
idea
absolutely.
what could cause that?
I'm sure it's probably fine.
Could be
Right.
buckling in the hull. Or it could be related to the experiments that were being conducted on the station. Hopefully, it's not an extremely large version of one of these creatures.
Yeah, that would be bad.
So what is it? Would you guys like to do?
I would like to see what is this room that I'm in? Was this named or called, labeled?
Storage.
Can I
What are the stories, Captain?
investigate? Find what the fuck I find?
Yeah, you're gonna find MREs and different drinks, some food. It's basically food storage and like TP. It's literally storage.
Okay, so it's actually just supplies. Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
suppose this
basically
means that
supplies.
we can basically make sure that we have medical supplies, we have now our foods and drinks and all that, so we don't have to worry about that, right?
I would say you're probably right. I would say
All
that
right, okay, nice.
maybe you have some med kits, right? Not
Yeah.
med kits in the sense of stabilization kits, not necessarily health
Yeah.
kits.
Defibs.
DM
Question on the question
Uh,
on the uh, minigun platform things.
Mhm.
Does it take like a lot to get in and out of those?
That will depend on a roll to find out whether or not you were even able to pilot it. But I would say not like a lot. Um,
I do have
maybe like
proficiency
probably
in
less than
land
a minute to get the
vehicles.
shit built up.
Also, I would like to point out while we're talking about fitting inside, as a bugbear, I can, without squeezing, move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature. I can fucking accordion myself into this ATST. I can clown car myself into this robot.
Limber.
Understood.
So I do have proficiency in land vehicles, but what would the roll be?
It's gonna be an Arcana check, aka tech check. You can have it at advantage because you just happen to randomly have proficiency in land vehicles.
I mean, this is also
14.
my specialty is heavy ordnance.
I got you. So you're gonna be able to get it on and fire it up, right? You're able to get in, you're firing it up. Which one are you looking at, right?
Probably one of the ones that's in a little better condition.
Okay, the one that looks in the best condition or better?
No. That's the captain's, obviously.
Okay, so
Huh.
the one down from that.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you get into this thing, you can spin the minigun. You're not necessarily firing it, but you're prepping the minigun. You get this thing, right? You're able to kind of lift the leg in between, and you're like, okay, all right, this works. You're able to kind of figure it out. Now you're not an expert at this, right? So we're gonna limit the amount of movement that you're doing, but not necessarily taking anything away, right?
Wondering, like, if because they're a little larger, if it does prevent me from getting into a particular area, would it take a long time to get out of it, or would I be able to just kind of hop out and walk through the door?
You'd be able to hop out pretty
Okay.
quickly. Like these things
Yeah,
these things are meant to be able to get in and out. Like maybe seatbelt pink, right? Come out, like open up the hatch and just get out, right?
So more like the power loader in Aliens versus like a full-on
Yes.
ATST.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have a book yet?
Do you have a book yet? You
Yeah.
did not get. If it's the book that I'm thinking of, you did not get the book yet.
Well, I mean, I rolled the sleight of hand.
Oh, you did. Let's see if he nat 20's the perception, because he's probably gonna need that with the 32.
Go Q, break him, break the DM, do it.
You're not breaking the DM.
Force that nat 20.
Nope. You have the book.
Cool. Cool. I'm
Alfie,
just
you have no idea your book's gone, bro.
Just gonna hide that while I
Okay.
work on fixing this machine. Does it count as a space vehicle?
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Roll me a die. Any die. Yes, it does.
Dope. I'm proficient in those.
It's gonna take some time for sure, right? But if you would like to repair it, you can repair some stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
I've got a
It
got a buddy.
may take one, like the one that you have, the one that exploded is completely destroyed. Like nothing's freaking usable. But if you would like to take the 30% one and use the 30% of good parts to be able to repair the 71, that would get it back up to 100%.
Cool. I'll do that then.
Okay. All right. So that's gonna take a little while. What are the rest of you guys doing while this is going on here?
So, question, Dread. How long have we been? Yeah, basically, how long have we been here first?
A short rest.
Not a whole lot of time. Before you start clicking short rest, don't click on short rest or anything. Wait. You guys have all together. You guys have probably been here for an hour, maybe two, like on the station itself.
Just an hour. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because each of those combat encounters lasted literally like 18 seconds. The most time that you guys actually took was in the generator room, and then unlocking an administration.
Yes, unlocking in administration. That is all that happened there. That thing's
Yes.
probably gonna wake up at some point.
I mean, we've been here for like, so you said before, we've been there for like an hour at first, because our oxygen, reservoir was like out an hour.
From where
So
you guys,
I'm guessing
from where
like
you guys had been like basically moving around and doing things until you got to generator.
yeah, and then we've been moving around some like around 2 hours
would say
since
about 2
we
hours.
landed.
Yes.
Okay.
Altogether.
Then like
I'll take
just propose to take at the very least a short rest, possibly a long rest if we're not in a hurry.
So I will 100% tell you as your DM, you are not taking a long rest.
Okay.
But if you try to take a short rest, maybe you can take a short rest. I say maybe because you never know what's gonna happen. Right?
I'm fixing this thing, so
Yeah, I'm gonna be helping fix stuff up too.
Six
With
looks
Kyle.
real tired. He said, "Oh, a little break, I mean, the turtles can catch up anyway, right? Ha 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 ha."
All right. So, roll me a D4, Q. I've literally cut the number of hours this thing would take in half for your proficiencies.
Kyle is a master.
All right.
a whole 4.
Given that you're getting help from Carrick here, we'll say an hour has passed by. Spiffy, Griff, Tick, and Alfie, you may take your short rest.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Kyle and Carrick, you're about an hour into this thing, so we will shift some things around. The one is about 15% set up. The one that you are currently working on is at 85%.
Nice.
From full. So you are about halfway through your thing.
Kyle, can you believe the indignity of this situation? We, two of the most responsible people and capable people, are doing all of this hard work, and they are taking a nap out in the hallway.
I'm just gonna casually slide the book over to him.
Oh, yes. And so this part goes here, and the screwdriver goes there, and Carrot. First of all, what is the book?
It was the journal that I'm guessing that's the one that you were lifting was Alfie's journal that listed some things out.
Oh, yes. All right. Okay, cool. And so I just put this here, right, Kyle? And he puts the book in his bag.
Yeah, make sure you check over the technical specs of this. Yeah.
Oh,
check
that
out
is
the back
yes. Instruction manual. Thank you. Yes, I will take a look. Thank you, Kyle. You're so helpful. I just can't believe they're all just laying out there, taking a nap while we work hard in this room all by ourselves, and they think that we are irresponsible.
At least they aren't in the way.
Your leg just perched and sleeping.
Oh yeah. Tick. Yes. Would you like to help with this? We have this instruction manual where we're reassembling these, trying to get everything put together for the team. If you want to help me take a look.
Oh yeah. Yep. I got you. Yeah. Feeling a lot better now. Feeling a lot better.
Excellent.
Only in the interest of time. I'm going to. What all did you guys figure out from the last time that you opened this book? I know that there was a portion, but remind me what you guys had known previously.
there was a cancel order for the mission,
Yes.
and then I was
You were
like,
not to open up the gate back to the coordinates that were originally given to you. They were another set of coordinates that you were supposed to put in. I don't think that you found those yet, right?
I didn't look. I was like, nah, this has gotten too weird, and I closed it.
Got it. Okay. So yes, there was a cancel order for the original direction that you were supposed to go to. Because as far as you have all been concerned, the gate is supposed to be opened back up to Earth to save humanity, or new humanity.
Oh, I do mention that it might be noisy and bugged. Just, might want to check it over for any alarms.
Yes, that is excellent. Yes, you never know what is in these instruction manuals.
Well, I'm not even going to have you roll because I think you're passive at this point. You're going to be able to disable the thing that alerted Alfie last time.
And I don't have to hide in the walls.
And you don't have to hide in the walls to do so.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I like the walls are cuddly. All the wires bugging me.
So we will. I'll start giving you little pieces. Tell me when you would like to stop, or if you would like to stop.
I'm just repairing until they're done.
Yeah.
All right, Carrick. So tell me when you want to stop. So you find that same order, right?
Yeah.
You find the new
I would say
order.
that. Go ahead.
You find the new order and new coordinates. The coordinates PHOBOS.
PHO Phobos.
Yep.
The one of the moons of Mars? Phobos and Deimos?
I believe so.
So I'm just gonna say, Raj, I saw his face. There's a reason he has that face.
Uh-oh.
This is fine.
Yep.
We're in danger.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So seeing Phobos.
So...
Also, by the way, like, Carrick would keep reading because Kyle is right by the door, and like Kyle gave this to him on purpose, being sneaky. Like, Kyle is the lookout right now. He would absolutely alert us if anybody tried to move into the room. Like, that's so Carrick is going to continue to read until someone actively goes into the room and Kyle alerts us.
Okay. There is a direct order in here to take that crate through the new portal and to bring it to Phobos. There is no codes that he was given to be able to unlock the crate, but he has been given strict to not open that crate.
This is fine.
Yep.
And that it may be the only thing that may be able to save from what happened to the originator.
No regrets.
Woof.
That is all the information that Alfie has actually been given.
Okay.
So there's some things in there as you're kind of flipping through where Alfie was like, yeah, these guys are fucking sketch. Got to keep an eye on them.
Oh yeah, fucking course, yes. Like, Carrick is definitely paying attention to the, Phobos, this is all very important. Don't open this crate. But he's definitely taking some personal offense. I tried to bang on the door when it closed and he got mad at me. I'm like, oh yeah, fucking course he did. This captain, let me tell you, he does not understand what it is to be a working man in the world today. He does not appreciate us. Tick, he does not appreciate us. Kyle, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Wow. You sound like a fucking kitchen nightmare chef.
As this is kind of going, you guys feel a massive rattle from underneath your feet. So much so, your tools that you're using, Mark or Kyle, they're falling off like the shelves where you had them. They're just going all kinds of other different places, and then all of you hear an alarm blare coming out, and you hear the door to your left kink, and completely seals and locks in. Spiffy, with advantage, I need an intuition check or a history check. It is your choice.
This is fine.
Let's see. You said history or insight?
Yep.
This is fine.
Yeah. I mean, if the door is locked, we're just safer, right?
Yeah. This is totally normal and okay.
Nat
Nice.
20. Spiffy, you know this exactly what protocol this is. That rattle must have rattled something loose in the space station. To the point where it is now has whatever was on the other side of this door, they have locked it down to the other side to protect the rest of the space station. Because it has exploded on the other side of that door, basically. Basically,
so we have a whole breach.
You have a whole breach on the space station. It decompressed with such force. With that nat 20, you would know it completely into the vacuum of space. And if that continues on for the rest of this space station while you're standing on it, guess who's going with it?
Indeed. Attention, biological life forms. We have experienced explosive decompression on the space station.
You have lost basically the living stations for anybody that was on the station.
Well,
Hmm.
I guess there goes any shower opportunities. Oh wait, the labs might have a shower. Yeah, they probably have a
Yeah, a
decom.
chemical shower. Yeah.
I think we should try and find a way out of the station then.
I would highly recommend it. It seems very dangerous to remain on board, as this decompression will only continue to get worse. Also, if we need to go beyond this door, you will need to use your spacesuits.
Yeah, you're not getting on the other side of that door. That has locked at this point.
Yeah. I forget, did Spiffy have some kind of layout of this place? Knows how like
Yeah, you
where
guys
to
you
go
guys found
to.
out last time that down to your south there is where the lab's at. I think that's
Okay,
the
okay,
place you
okay.
haven't
Okay,
really
so basically, yeah.
explored yet. Other than
And the
place
door
is not
that
gone.
was locked, it's this one, right?
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Okay. Well, whoever's on the lookout would see Alfie coming to the doorway. I think it's high time for us to move to the labs if you're done here.
You're not quite done, Q, but you got about halfway through any repairs that you can do. Only because you rolled the 4 originally and I halved it.
Nice. I could just make this my artificer armor.
It's not technically armor. I may take
Well,
that
then
one from you because it's not technically armor. It is a whole mechanism suit. It'd be like making a vehicle your artificer armor.
In the armory, were there molly straps?
Kind of like ratcheting straps. Is that what you're talking about? When you say molly straps.
Or molly webbing, whatever.
Oh, okay. You're talking. Okay, I know what you're talking about. No, but there may be some in here.
Okay, I'm just gonna grab as many as I can, strap it onto the walker that I have claimed as my own to fix up, and then take as many parts as I can scattered around and shove them in there.
All right. What do you do? I'm guessing you're going to try to pilot this walker?
Yeah.
All right. Is anybody else taking a walker?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're taking a walker. You're taking a walker.
Oh, and I'm gonna put, strap on an extra oxygen tank onto the walker.
Okay.
Smart.
Good idea.
All right. So I've got 3 people taking walkers. All
Most
right.
of them are not working, right?
Well, at this point, some of them are extremely damaged, and she just damaged one even more to heal up the other
Yeah. I mean, that one was a piece of junk anyway, so
one.
really.
All right. So here's what we're doing. So, Spiffy, you've already rolled. You're not an expert at it, so your movement is going to be cut in half. You will have 20 feet of movement per round. All right?
Okay.
Minigun. Your attacks while you're inside of this are 4d10s of piercing damage based off of your to hit is now your Arcana check or your tech check. So as you roll, yep, yeah, you're gonna be able to target onto this thing extremely well. I know you are. It's fine.
What? Sorry, say again. What was the damage?
4d10s, piercing damage. Okay. Range is 40 feet. Disadvantage up to 240 feet.
Beautiful.
These will have to be reloaded, which will take an action after 45 shots. So you got a good deal of.
Okay.
Right.
Oh my god! I need to see what did I take that infusion?
Beating shot.
Each burst is 3 shots. So realistically, every time you attack, it will be 5... Whatever 45 divided by 3 is.
15.
15. So you have 15 attacks before you have to reload this minigun. Okay? Which will take an action. If you guys have to go through 15 shots to be able to do this, that's crazy. All right. So now let's talk about health. Who's taking the? I'm guessing Q. I'm guessing you're taking the good one.
The one that I've been fixing up, yeah.
Yep.
You said it was 4d10?
4d10,
Yep.
yes. All right, Q. Your health in this thing. Oh, that ain't right. Clear. Divide by, or multiply by 0.85. 212 health. You will have to keep that on the side. All right, do that for me, please.
Okay.
Okay, for the rest of you. All right, who's taking the next good one?
I had the next best one, I believe.
You had the next best one. All right, so that
I
is...
started out with the third best one, which I fixed up.
Oh,
You
right.
started out with the third best one?
That I fixed up. Remember you said it was 70% and I added the 15?
The 30.
Or
The 30.
something.
So that was the 70% was the best one.
Okay.
The number one best one. And then after that, it was 68, and then after that, it was 61. So if you're telling me you did that with a third best one, we're going to have to change some numbers around here. But that's fine. You just...
I'll take the best one. Fuck the captain.
Okay. All right. And then that
For
remains
you,
85.
sir.
All right, so for you, Eric, you are looking at 170 health. Please keep track of that. And the last but not least, Carrick, you said you were taking the other one?
Yes.
We will multiply that by 0.61. 152.
152. Thank you.
All right. And you guys all have that that set up. Now, Carrick with advantage, please roll me the Arcana. I'm sure you're probably going to get your full movement out of this. And then Carrick, I need a tech check from you as well, please.
Oh, you'd love to see it. Do I get extra movement out of it?
No, I was about to ask you why you were... So she got advantage. I was about to ask you why you rolled that advantage.
Oh, I thought you said that I got advantage. But no, that's cool. That's cool. No worries.
No. Q gets it because her proficiency in certain aspects that she took.
I also have history with land vehicles. Like the
She's
thing
like, you're
with...
fucking giving me this. Give me this. All right, Sammy. I'll give it to you. But you both get 40 40 feet of movement while in this
Nice.
Okay?
Beautiful.
So everybody knows what their movement is. Everybody knows what their other is, right? Your dex, unfortunately, this thing is big and bulky and not meant to be dexterous. So it will be a straight roll for things. Okay? Your strength, however, is modified up to 20. So you will get a +5 to whatever that may be. Okay?
Cool.
Everybody get that? And your intelligence and wisdom and all that other stuff, that's still your own stuff. But
And sorry, Dex is what?
your dex is just a straight roll.
So effectively 10.
It's 10, yeah. You can try to get out of the way, but this thing is big and bulky and not super well maintained. Okay, everybody good with that? Everybody understand their special characteristics while they're in this? Very well. So I'm guessing you guys are headed to where are you guys headed?
I think we're going to the lab, yeah?
Yeah, the lab.
You guys heading to the lab? All right. So it will take you guys a little bit of time, having to slow down slightly for our Spiffy here. Okay. But you guys will be able to make it to the lab, right? As you guys go, the shaking seems to become ever more violent, right? Like whatever's going on, it seems to be getting worse.
Ooh.
Okay. I know you guys don't have tokens yet. I need to know who's going in first, who's doing what, or are you all going in together? But you guys have made it basically across the station through little bits and pieces here or there, and you have actually made it to basically where the sign basically says lab. It does look a little newer than the rest of the station that you guys have been on. Not that the rest of the station is old or anything, but it does look a little newer.
Do we add our int to our damage for the miniguns?
No.
Okay.
No, not for this. No, not for this. 4d10s is pretty high already.
Yeah.
So who's going in?
Supposed to have our tokens?
No. What I was saying is who's going in. I'll put their tokens in first. Basically,
right.
as you go in, I'm putting in your tokens.
Oh, one question on the on these things. Am I able to cast spells and everything while I'm using it?
You are not. This is why I very specifically was like, if you want to drop your body, bro, like that's on you.
One question. Can I cast haste on these things?
Does it count as an AoE line?
I may give you the ability to cast haste, but you're gonna have to flavor it for me.
Okay. I mean, I have lightning shit, you know.
I'm gonna supercharge this bitch.
Yeah.
I brought the D batteries for this.
Unlimited power. All right, who's going in?
I think Carrick would at least offer to go first. He's got the big gun. He's in the walker. Like, it seems like a reasonable thing to have the heavy duty stuff go first? Question mark.
Captain, I think, but.
All right, Carrick's first. I'm okay with that.
Huh?
All right, Carrick. As you step in,
What the fuck?
the first, as you're kind of looking at this thing, you see, given that you guys had unlocked a few other things and they talked about a new power source, right? Even in your suit, even in your full enclosure, you go to walk in and you feel like the air inside of your suit starts to warm up. This thing is giving off a massive amount of heat. If you're looking at this, the first thing that comes to mind is lava.
Okay.
But it seems to be suspended in animation, and both here and here seems to be almost feeding off of that heat, that source. but that's what you see.
Okay. Carrick would double check around the room to see if there's anybody around, if there's any if there were obvious traps or anything like that he would see, but he's mostly looking for like obvious biological enemies.
Give me a perception check, please.
Come on, Carrick, what do you see?
With a 16, you do not see any biological enemies, but you do see scrapes along the wall where something has gouged into the walls, into the floor. You look across, you see, while it's not on the map, you see a little bit of blood here or there, right? Where it's been kind of, it's literally just been splattered across the wall. You don't, for the amount of blood that you see, it's a little weird that you don't actually see any bodies. That's awkward. That's a lot of blood for no bodies. Like, I shot a dude who exploded, and that was the amount of blood that was left. Where the fuck is his body parts? Like, the fuck is going on? You look across the way, and you do have two doors, one here and one here. And given that 16, you see a bloody handprint on one of the door openings.
Okay.
That's it.
Which door?
The one on the right.
This one.
Okay.
Carrick will move out of the doorway. Well, first he will relay to everyone, hey, there's this whole bunch of this lava shit. There's blood. It's weird. This is strange, but no obvious enemies. Come on in, pals. You're welcome, by the way.
All right. So you guys all moving in, or are you guys going in little by little?
I'll go in.
I'm fine either way.
I think like maybe
I'll
2 by
go in.
2.
Yeah.
For the interest of time, I'm not going to change anything. I'll just put you guys in so that you guys can all see. So there's those two. Spiffy, you were in a suit, and Tick, you were not in a suit. And then our friend Kyle, right there. And then the only one that I think is actually left, you've got this guy. And then you do have the Iron Defender still. If I can find where the
Did
hell...
you say we could not cast any spells?
Not while you're inside of there. You are limited. You do, by the way, also, each of your ACs go up to 20 as well to be able to penetrate this this armor. FYI.
Okay.
Cool.
I see nothing.
What do you mean you see nothing?
I see only tokens.
I know why you see only tokens.
Uh-huh.
You guys did a thing.
I see more than tokens.
What about now? Now can you see it?
Nope. I only see tokens.
Alpha, you may want to refresh then, Rick.
Shit. All right.
Sorry, boss man.
Can my homunculus, can Asterisk still cast spells for me?
Because that is your feature that you can cast through him, I would say yes. That's a feature I'm not going to take away from you.
Nice.
I mean, it's only touch spells, but, you know.
I understand.
I refreshed, and I can only still see just tokens in dark. I can see the doors, like, in the end of the room, but I don't actually have any lights in here.
What the hell is happening? I'm gonna delete your token. I'm coming to bring it back. What about now?
Nope. And also observer stuff doesn't give me any light from anyone else's tokens either.
I have no idea what's happening for you right now, but I'm not gonna lie. Because I have token vision on. But I have unrestricted vision on as well.
Right.
He has little status icons on his dude.
Yeah,
There's a
but
light
those
room
aren't-
and a coin.
Yeah, he's had those on for a while.
You sure he's not like blinded or anything?
He's not blinded.
Are you closing your eyes every time you look at your screen?
No. Didn't think of that, but yeah, no.
I'm out of ideas.
Let me see if this changes anything for you. Did that change anything for you?
No.
Alright, can someone share your screen? I don't know what's going on with your thing, Rick.
I can, yeah.
Mm.
I can't. I got nothing for you, boss man.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Like, I've checked all the stuff on my end, and everybody else can see, right?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The captain doesn't need to see anything. He has us that he can rely on.
Sorry, boss
I
man.
can
I'm
smell.
not trying to.
All right, you can't share. Nobody else besides Red can fucking share their screen because we don't have access. We don't have permission to do that shit
Yep.
on this Discord channel.
God damn it! All right, here, hold on.
Do we just jump down to the previous channel, bro?
No, because it's gonna break everything on my end. There you go.
All right, all right.
That shouldn't screw up anything too much because this is the audience member. All right. What are you guys doing?
Have we ever seen anything like this? Whatever's going on in here.
I would assume.
You have not. Is everybody at full health with the exception of Kyle?
Yeah.
I'm down like 3
Oh, you're
HP.
down 3. Okay. But everybody else took their their short rest to the point where they healed all the way back. Okay. That's fine.
I'm in danger.
That's fine.
Okay, so which doorway was it that we saw or well, I don't
The
know
one
if
that you're
everybody.
basically closest to. The one that your cursor is closest to, right there.
Okay. So yeah. So I suppose our best bet is to follow the blood.
Does self count as touch?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna have Asterisk run a detect magic. 'Cause I mean, he's just gonna like run a spectrographic analysis on this bullshit here in the middle.
Bro, I don't need a roll. I don't need nothing. You turn on them fucking scanners and that shit lights up like the 4th of July, bro. Just boom. Like it's giving off massive energy readings across the spectrum, like all spectrums.
Oh man, all spectrums. That's
a lot of
not terribly helpful, but also terrifying.
Okay, what the fuck is this?
Fuck is what?
The one I attacked on the map?
Well, that's a good question. At this point, I'm not even having Kyle roll anymore.
Kyle knows everything, bro. He's an expert.
Kyle's an expert.
Made
Heat
for the
exchanger.
job.
We'll call it a like kind of like a heat exchanger is the best way for me to
A
be able
thermal
to put that.
regulator?
Thermal regulation and all kinds of good old stuff.
Okay, cool.
All right.
What's this?
Steam generator. We'll call it a steam generator.
Okay, cool.
In this?
Turbine. You're just making
And,
me make shit up as we go. I'll keep doing it. You want me to keep doing it? I'll keep doing it.
What about this?
That's a screen, bro.
Where's
Oh,
where's the
thing in middle.
tachyon converter so that I can reverse the polarity of the shield disk?
Good luck with that.
What do we have displayed on the these readouts on the wall?
Just different readings, energy readings, output, basically heat loads. You'll see that all of them seem to be negative, which is a little off-putting.
Is there a shutdown switch?
Not that you can see.
Damn.
I'm not saying that there's not one. I'm just telling you that there is not one in the room that you were standing in and that you can see.
So
Or
this
the-
looks like a control panel over here.
Could be.
Is that? All right. So Spiffy's gonna point that out to the captain. Like, Captain, it appears there may be a control panel across the way. I'm going to go and attempt to interface with it.
Is this a
All
little
right,
screen?
we should investigate.
That is also a little screen.
Okay.
Can we see on these screens, like, you said it's monitoring, like, the heat output and energy and shit like that.
Mhm.
Can we see if the process started or, like, went up significantly around the time that we turned on the generator, like, a few hours ago?
Yes and yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
I got a question. Are these, as they look, do they seem, do they seem healthy?
I mean, it's off putting some energy, some heat, but you're not quite
Yeah, I
sure
was
what
thinking.
they're for.
Yeah, it looked like they are smoking. I was thinking, I don't know, bro.
None of you would actually know. Like you could kind of guess what some of these parts are for, but given none of you have seen anything specifically like this previously.
I mean, throw water on it to cool it down.
Are there any data logs in this that I can access? Like reports?
Yeah,
Any?
but I wouldn't say that they would give you a whole lot of information. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
Looking for any shutdown procedures, any oh god, we're all gonna die, any this is what this is, and it's fascinating because I am a foolish scientist, you know.
I want
Hubris
to
a
know
man.
how CMAS just warped across the screen without actually, like, there are walls there that you shouldn't be able to do. I'm sorry, I got distracted, Q. I apologize. Say that one more time.
I went around the left
I'm
side.
just
It messed
looking
up on
for anything. Like specifically, what the fuck is this? Oh god, how do we stop it? Is it a mistake? Are there any like, you
They're
know, I
using
have
this thing. They're using this thing. You can at least gather that much information, right? They're using this as something that they no longer have to control, and a heat generator. So, I am using other knowledge that I may have that I'm allowed, that you guys know, but I'm not going to announce on Twitch, of my previous thing. So basically, this thing is a massive heat exchanger. Gives off lots and lots of heat, and they use that heat to make water into steam, and then steam to go roundy for generators and things like that.
Cool.
Let me just put it that way. Leave it at
Some
that.
sort of a reactor, if you will.
Hellish flame reactions. That's fine. That's cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
the Hellfire reactor.
Any
Hell yeah.
But the heat
here's
itself
how
seems to be being drawn into these two little things right here. One right there.
So,
and one right
is this in fact like an interface or like computer terminal?
It is computer terminals, but it's much more of basically the same information that she's getting. It's all about
Okay.
the efficiency numbers and all that stuff. Like pretty much all the panels that you guys can see in here are basically just data readouts for the operation of, right? But there's not a specific scram button.
do they have a failsafe protocol?
They might. You don't know from where you're at. Literally, these are kind of limited to the information you've garnered so far.
Okay.
Are
Then
these doors labeled back here?
They are not
Or do
labeled.
I know where they?
They are not
Do I
labeled,
know
but
what
they
they
are
are?
unlocked.
Do I know what's behind them based on having interfaced with the map?
Not actually. I'm glad you brought up the map that you have. This whole subset is so new. It's not on your data things, which is a little
Interesting.
off-putting.
I should probably point that out to the captain. Like, Captain, just so you know, none of this is on the official map of this station. When I interfaced with the computer, none of this was present.
Huh. Interesting. like looking at all the panels and everything here, is there like a visible like fucking kill switch anywhere? Anything
That's
like?
what she was asking earlier. Nope.
Okay. So yeah.
Yep, that's what she was asking earlier.
Well, it seems pretty obvious something went wrong.
FYI, Spiffy,
So,
you're not getting through that door in your suit.
Ah,
FYI.
okay.
I say we try and follow the blood for the first thing to see what maybe happened to you. Exactly.
What's the power source on these suits?
I haven't thought that far out in advance. We'll just call them batteries, maybe.
Okay, so just regular batteries.
Sure.
A few triple
I
A's.
haven't thought that far ahead, so we'll just say some kind of power bank of some sort.
Okay.
Do they have a Tesla logo on them?
I'm sorry, guys. It drove itself. It got those things on its own.
Which door had the bloodstains?
The one that Tick is next to.
Okay.
So my vote for now is that we move to that door.
You can still move your token at least, Alfie, right?
Yeah, but it's a little hard to navigate when you see nothing. Unless I can move like
Here,
just across everything.
I'll move you over there. How about that? If you're saying that you want, you just let me know where you want, and I'll move you over there.
Yeah, it's a bit easier if you do that when I see nothing.
Looks like you got a little singed coming across that fire.
Does it? Oh, I'm going to destroy you! Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right.
I'm fine.
So those in suits aren't going to be able to make their way into this door, but the ones that are not, or if you want to climb out of your suit, that's your choice.
Once the door is opened, I will climb out of the suit, but if anything comes out of there, I want to be able to have the minigun ready.
Understood. All right, go ahead and somebody hit the button.
Boop.
Boop. I actually clicked the door, but that's fine. So okay. As you're looking into this thing, you will see more lab equipment, but what's a little weird is it seems that in a couple of these suspended vials is in fact some of the things that you have fought in previously. Now, they're dead. Like, they're fucking cut up in the fucking center and, like, being used as test tube dummies.
Yeah.
Griff, as you walk in, you have 3 massive computers around you.
Is there a lockout protocol on the walkers?
I wouldn't call them lockout protocol, but you can shut them back down if you want.
I just want to keep
at the computers.
From being stolen.
Looking at the computers, just look back at the the tech people. Like, what do we do? What are we doing with this?
Team fight the man. I will lock up my walker and get out of it.
Okay. She takes the console with her. Take this shit.
Alfie's done with computer shit, so he's gonna stay out to see. He just basically keep watch outside.
Okay. So Griff, you're kind of standing in there. You're looking at a few of these things. Like the room kind of goes on outside of the map here, but from what you're actually looking on at this point, right? Someone at one point in time had seen some of the things that you've fought previously and started doing testing on them.
I'm interested in those results.
Well,
yeah, Spiffy's gonna, lock down his suit and check out the lab as well.
Okay. Computer time.
All right, computer time. Make the roll.
And Asterisk is gonna be with me. He's somewhere outside. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
there.
gonna go and check it out as well.
Yeah, and Kyle, if you want support from your favorite business partner, you just let me know.
I don't want you deleting shit again, bro.
Bro, come on, man.
That's
just-
pretty harsh.
All right, who's going to what? Who's going to what computer here? I see Kyle's at one computer. Spiffy's going to another.
Oh, thank God.
The good news, right, is that you got a 33. So.
No, don't delete something.
All right, so Kyle, you're able to get into this thing now. What you're looking at very specifically seems to be one of the researchers of the space station, kind of the one of the administrators, but not necessarily the top person, right? So as you're getting into this, right, you're starting to look through, and you see a couple of just random entries, and as you're kind of looking at this thing, there's a few names on it, little import that you think of originally, but it seems that, well, when someone came into contact, a researcher may have gotten a little overzealous with this, right? And it caused a burn on his left arm. And normally, they would be able to heal, but every time they tried to use one of the pods to be able to heal it, nanobots, whatever they seemed to do, the burn just kept going. And it kept spreading. And at first, it was very slow. It was almost not even perceivable. And then it kind of kept going. And it kept going. And it caused him greater and greater pain to the point where they had to put him into a medical-induced coma. Right? And then, after they put him into that, it kept going, and physical formalities started to change. And as he started to breathe, his whole body almost seemed to be irradiating an unnatural heat. And as you turn back around, you start to put two to two together, that the one in the middle, having been described from you guys previously as an eater, was actually this researcher.
Mm.
And coming into contact with this plasma ball seemed to morph him into something else. And then as you kind of keep going with that 33, you'll find out that even in this medically induced coma, it kept getting harder and harder for them to keep him in that state. And one day he finally ended up waking up, attacking a nurse who was regrettably ripped in half. And by the time they got to him, this thing had been feeding on it. And no one thought of anything. They put her in the morgue until she too rose up, having grown some kind of spider legs out of her lower torso, and started to attack other things. And as it kind of kept going up, much like a zombie apocalypse, they were finally able, one more had been basically turned, and that's the things in these test tubes at this point. But they were able to put them down before they were able to get any more, and they started doing a little bit of research. Right? In that research, you guys ready for this? Because with the 33, I think you guys deserve something a little kind of nicer here.
Cool.
All right.
In that research, fire obviously does less for that eater, as it is made and breathes that heat. They will also note that for flavoring purposes, nanobots and other individual things seems to be absorbed, you guys have found this out, and reflected back at a caster. The crawlers do not have much of, well, any, but it seems that they too are resistant to fire, and when they try to poison it from the inside out, it didn't seem to have any effect at all. Spiffy, we move over to you.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting into this thing, and you're with a 13. Unfortunately, as you're trying to get into this thing, you're only able to learn a name of that name. If I pull it up so that I make sure that I actually get this thing right. You were looking at Arlene Sanders' computer.
The name sounds familiar.
That was
The one who wrote the
That was
letters?
the captain.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You guys took as a captain. Spiffy. This computer is owned by the head researcher.
Oh,
Oh shit.
interesting.
You guys took her to be the captain. Or the actual captain. Like, she is a captain, but not the captain of the entire space station.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll let the group know then, like, this appears to be the console of the head researcher, Arlene Sanders.
Oh shit. Someone needs to get on that.
Yeah,
Ticker,
unfortunately,
you
that, unfortunately, that 13 is not going to be able to unlock her computer. She's kind of got safety protocols on top of safety protocols for reasons.
The computer does appear to be
Tick.
locked. Tick, would you like to?
Yeah. Tick's gonna come over, take a look. Yeah. Yeah. Right on it.
Very well. Go ahead and roll me that check, bud.
Hacky time.
I was gonna say, I could
17
Wow.
potentially
You,
offer
Tick.
assistance.
are rebuffed as well.
That was pretty bad. It was
With advantage, that
two
is
and
not
that
working
one.
for you, bro.
Do you need help in there? I'm very skilled with technology.
Oh no, it's okay. Stay the fuck out
I
there.
think I'm distracted. I don't know what's going on. This is weird.
Did the pin code turn in the pod code?
You might as well go ahead and roll for it, Kyle. I know you're getting over there.
I was just gonna send Asterisk to help. But
He
yeah, I can
already
try.
rolled with advantage.
Yeah.
He already
Well,
rolled
doesn't
with
look like
advantage.
it.
Whatever information is in this computer is obviously quite valuable.
It is, in fact, 32. Kyle, you seem to be the person to be able to do this. So as you start getting into this, you find a few files, which is, well, it's very nice. A couple of them, I did not make the things like I did for the other computers, but because it's just way too much information to be able to do all that. You find a couple of files. Number 1, weapon infusion. Number 2, UAC contact. And number 3, they have decided to amply name it Hell Plasma Energy Source due to the amount of heat. Which one would you actually like to look at?
All of them, yes.
All of them? Which one would you like to do first?
Is there a printer? Can I just print these so we can read them all at the same
There's
time?
not a printer.
Wow.
Paper is so 20th century, bro.
Which
I'll
means there
have-
should be easy file sharing options so that it can all be
Right.
sent to our wrist tech and just appear on our Google Glass in our faces.
Yeah, I just forward these as email attachments.
Yeah, just click the share button, bro.
Which one do you want to go into first?
The first one.
Weapon infusion?
Yeah.
All right, weapon infusion. First off, the Hellfire scimitars that you got are very, very adamantly put into all of this. Okay? For the ones who got it, these have been infused with the Hellfire plasma using robotics and other things to be able to do just exactly that. It seems when you were able to stick your blade into it, it was able to do things. However, there is a couple of others that you did not happen to find, which seems a little weird until you find out that they have been sent planet-side. There's also Hellfire rifles with the same kind of markings as what you see on your scimitar. And then last but not least, with that 32 that you got, you find a hidden file. Even among the hidden files, you find something deeper. You find
What's in the
reference to a prototype. Using this, it is able to get off one shot without having to be reloaded.
Oh. Does it say the name?
It is labeled as
Mhm.
Big
Ah!
Fucking Gun.
Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself and have a breakdown.
It too is planet side. Given to Jill Lovelace.
Oh, she gave it to her girlfriend. Nice.
There's no other records on what's happened to that specific gun. But it seems they have been doing specific items to be able to do this. Okay.
Cool.
The next
Are
one.
there
There
any
is
information on how they made these things?
there is not.
Okay. Jerks.
Sorry. I can't have you trying to make this thing. Not yet.
That's
I have to stop something somehow. Can't have everybody running around with BFGs.
What? Why not?
I have to make it somewhat challenging.
You can handle it.
And then so there's that. So you have UAC, and then you have the information on the reactor outside. Which one would you prefer to look at now?
Let's do the reactor next.
All right. So this was brought up from planet side to be able to study, to be able to analyze in the vacuum of space. The area that you're actually looking at this is actually zero gravity across it, which is why it is swirling, it is doing things, it is not being affected by gravity in the slightest form. They are using different sound waves and basically magnetization to be able to do exactly this. Now, it tends to go on in a lot of high-tech mumbo-jumbo that you would probably understand, but some of your team probably wouldn't. But long to say that the heat is there, and each of the individual things on the other side is able to draw the heat away. That, in turn, through a complex system, is going to basically turn it into a heat exchanger, steam, roundy generation, so on and so forth. It should be able to revolutionize the industry of energy because, well, this thing has an unending supply. Literally, you just have to make things go roundy. It's an unending supply of energy, which is fantastic. You see her taking these notes, how well it's going to be able to do for new humanity, how they're going to be able to do long-term space travel, never have to worry about things, right? And just goes on and on and on and on until you get towards the end of this. And then you see the reference to the anomaly that you read about previously where a researcher got a little bit too close, right? And then they start taking some more caution and some more protocols and things like that. You do figure out how to be able to turn this off. If you want to be able to remove those, only from this computer are you going to be able to do it. These two heat exchanger things that are drawing the heat out of it are able to be basically disconnected. You have the ability to do so from the computer you're at right now. It is your emergency kill switch.
So that's the emergency.
Only one. She is the only one authorized to do so. But since you're in her computer, so are you right now.
Does it say what happens if it's turned off?
Well, given roll me an insight, if you would, please.
Because it seems to me that it doesn't turn
guidance.
off that makes heat. It just
extracts heat.
Yeah, it just turns off the things that extract heat. So maybe the thing will just get hotter and hotter until we all die. And I don't like the sound of that.
Jada said I would give her guidance.
I heard you.
Is that a guidance is a D4, right?
D4.
Yep.
Yeah.
23. Huh. Well, it's extracting heat, but it doesn't necessarily produce heat either. But it is taking energy away from it right now. And then, using your insight, thinking back to what you were doing previously, it's taking heat, but all the numbers were negative. Why? That seems odd. Like the numbers and everything, none of this fucking makes sense. Like the numbers don't add up. If it's taking heat, there should be more heat here, but there's not. Where the fuck is it going? Like none of these numbers add up at all. Like this, no, something's not right here.
Yeah, it's not good.
Are we able to find anything about what was causing the station to shake and rumble and generally make unsafe, spooky noises?
I'm just gonna let you know at this point in this way. You know where you guys are at? This is the worst rumble you guys have, to the point where Carrick is like grabbing on for dear life, trying not to fall over the railing at this point. Like it's coming from here.
Okay. That's safe. That's safe.
We good.
I inform everybody that I can turn it off from here, but I kind of want to see this last file before I do that, and I'm not sure what will happen when I turn it off.
That's probably, yeah, read the file, I
Yep.
think.
Sounds like a good idea.
Make sure the file doesn't say, oh god, don't ever try to turn it off, you'll all die.
Right, you know?
If you turned it off, you done
Alright.
fucked up.
You're using UAC.
Yeah.
UAC has demanded some of this to be brought back to Earth. She was hesitant to be able to do so, but she was able to fire it up. She was able to contain a small portion and send it back to the UAC. So there is some of this on Earth. What happened to it after that, even she doesn't know. She's given much caution over to them and continuously kept doing so. And to say that it was met to deaf ears is an understatement. She was very specifically barred, given her not wanting to proceed. The UAC basically said, screw you, you don't do what we want, we'll find someone else to do it for us.
Oh, the classic, don't listen to the fucking scientist.
Don't listen
Yeah.
to the scientists. We're here to
Yeah,
make
If
no.
you, a trained scientist, won't do this, we'll just hire a contractor who will.
Yeah, that's fine.
Consequences don't matter because I want something.
Cool. There was a third terminal in here, right?
There is a third terminal, but in the interest of time, I'm just going to let you know it was more basically what you found previously on the first terminal that you did.
Cool. Okay. Was there anything else in the UAC thing?
Not much. It seems that she's basically been barred in multiple ways, and she was kind of on her own out here, which was not very good. You know, she lists a lot of her concerns in this email, and that how this may not be what New Humanity should ever use or want, but they didn't care.
Cool. Can I just download a backup of this onto a flash drive?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I'm just gonna do that. Do people want me to hit that button?
I mean, thinking that there probably isn't even a fucking planet to return to if that shit has been sent there and they didn't give a fuck about the consequences.
We should be able to get planet side with the walkers. There may be some more of those in the parts of the station that aren't destroyed yet.
Yeah.
Actually,
He
I
says
think I'm
as
gonna
you
go.
feel another fucking rumble coming from this thing.
I'm gonna go get into my walker and Hey
We're
guys,
remotely
you
hit
can
the switch.
turn this off by just pushing that button. Just give me a few minutes to not be here.
Perhaps the captain should do it, since he has the
Perhaps
highest
the
clearance.
captain gets to hit the button. Alfie, get your ass in there.
A good captain is willing to do the
I'll
sacrifices.
I'll move you, boss. I got you. I got you covered.
As he passes by, I'll just put my hat on his shoulder and say, Don't fuck this up. And cast guidance just in case.
Don't fuck up pushing this one button.
Thanks
You
for
see
the
this
vote
button
of
right here?
confidence.
The one that says enter? All you have to do is hit the big button that says enter.
All right, remember,
fuck
we
it
are
up.
talking about fucking elephant hands here.
I'm just gonna, head towards the exit.
Isn't anybody gonna look in this door before
It's
Alfie hits
the
that button?
same room.
It's
the
yeah,
same
it's
room.
the same
Oh,
place.
okay.
That's what
Yeah.
they found.
See, I was defending outside, which is why I didn't know that. You're
So
welcome.
you guys are all moving around and whatnot.
I'm making my way to the exit. I don't want to.
Let me know when you hit the button, Alfie.
Do I need to make any kind of roll? Do I?
No, you just tell me you hit the button.
All
I'm
right.
signaling to Carrick to get his ass over here.
Honestly, yeah, I'ma hit the button and just tell Griff to fucking move and let's go. And
He said
as
he
I
hit the button.
so-
He said he hit the button. He hit the
Yep.
button. I hit the button.
Oh no, he paused the game. Or
Yep.
fuck.
You gotta think of how
He
to kill
paused the
it.
game right when I was about to move.
I waited for him to say he hit the button. He hit the button. We all hit the button.
I mean, fuck. If the fucking space station explodes, it doesn't really matter if you're on the other side or in this room. So
I'm trying to find.
Technically true.
We'll call this we'll call this sudden death. Okay.
Oh, I love that. That sounds very encouraging and good for us.
Yeah.
my guess here is that this is basically a portal under control because of these fucking things. But yeah.
As you hit the button, you turn to look at Griff. You feel the space station shake one more time. These little nodes on either side seem to retract ever so slightly, no longer keeping any heat at bay, no longer being what it is. The rest of you, okay, it doesn't seem to be getting any hotter, at least. That works. Give me perception checks, please.
Why is the music so fucking...
Intense.
I don't like it.
Do we in the computer room do that too? Perception?
Nope, not you two.
Okay.
Spiffy! You see it, bro, and it's fitting you see it. It's fitting that
Everyone
Mark
will-
sees it as well.
I'll.
Either way, you guys all saw it, so or well, at least a couple of you see it. As you're looking in, Spiffy, you're always analyzing for some kind of life form, right?
Yeah, of course.
You see organic matter move inside of it. And it's just like, what the fuck? And you're like, well, what the fuck? And you see a hand. Except the hand is larger than you in your suit.
I knew it.
It just kind of starts to come out. And it moves.
Yeah.
And it starts to grab. And it's almost pulling itself out of this. And then you see an arm. This thing has to be fucking massive. And then you wait for a second, and you see not of the arm, but out of either side, you see an eye. No, it's not a mouth. The thing's a fucking blob. It looks absolutely disgusting. And as it starts to move, you see it's connected to a chain where it tries to get away a little bit, and it seems to not be able to do it. As for each of you, you're looking at these individual items. Now, this thing in the middle does not seem like you're not seeing it in its full glory. The size is based off of an arm and a hand. This thing is should damn near, if this thing keeps going as large as you think it is, Spiffy. Actually, Kyle, if this thing is as large as you think it is, it's going to be bigger than the space station. it's having trouble getting through what it is here. And due to the amount of time, that is where we will pick up next time. Because we can start this, but you guys only have 20 minutes, and there's no way you're going to be able to get through it.
We have an hour and 20.
You have an hour and 20 minutes. Then fuck it, let's do this thing. Let's fucking do this thing.
Hell yeah, let's wreck it.
With that, from where you all are right now, I need you to roll me for initiative, please.
Yikes.
Oopsie. We are... fuck.
I never do good on initiative rolls.
I'm going to take out... So this guy needs it. This guy needs it. I'm going to take out your homunculus, remove combatant, your iron defender, remove combatant. Carrot, you got it?
Bad rolls.
Jeremy?
What?
Did you roll?
Yep.
Where you clicked on your token when you rolled?
Apparently not.
I'll put in your 16.
I would have been clicked on my token if I hadn't had the ruler tool and was measuring before I moved, but then the game got paused.
I got you.
Because I was being precise,
This
is why I got punished for it.
It was 16.
16.
Yeah. I definitely that was my goal. It was to punish you for
100%. Oh, I know, man. I know.
I was specifically
No
like,
question
Sammy's
about it.
trying to do something. Fuck you, Sammy.
Right now. Yeah,
Right now.
No, I know. That's how it goes, bro. That's cool. I'm cool with it.
All right. Well, in which case, Tick, you, my friend, are up first.
Tick seeing these things. Shit, how far are they? 60 feet. Alright, how far from each other? They're pretty close to each other, huh? Yeah, he's gonna attempt to put them to sleep. He said, no. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. Yeah.
Shoot the sleep darts. Shoot the sleep darts.
You need to
There you go.
unpause the game? Question mark.
If he wants to move, I do, but he can roll for the other stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. How big is this? How big is hypnotic pattern? Hold on. It is 30-foot
Okay.
cube.
Where do
So
you
it
want
should
the
be able
30
to hit
feet?
all three.
You want to put it directly on top of this thing?
Yep, and it should be able to hit. Yeah, it should be able to hit both. All three?
So
Yeah.
I will agree and disagree all at the same time.
Okay.
If someone else, hold on a second. Each creature in the area pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. I need you to describe this to me before I make a judgment call. Describe this to me.
Copy. You see this device gets tossed out of the back, like Tick's like umbrella. As it launches out and goes like right in the center, and it has like this pattern that like starts circling around to kind of like mesmerize these creatures.
All right. I will allow for 2 of the 3. That's why I was asking you to describe. Because right now
Okay.
you only see an arm for 1. So, but I will give you for the other 2. How about that?
That's fair.
So you're not taking everything away from me. All right. I just need to make sure here. We're going to do so at advantage. Wisdom.
DC 20.
First one is going to pass.
Go fast.
Second one is going to pass.
Yep. All right. And Tick says, whoa, that didn't work. He's gonna cast Sanctuary on the Still Defender, and he's going to move.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
I'm wondering why you keep casting Sanctuary on your Steel Defender.
Because if anything attacks it, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw to attack it.
Or if it fails, it has to attack someone else.
Doesn't
Right.
everyone else around it have Like, don't they have disadvantage to others?
Yeah, because he can use a reaction to give it disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's fine. That's fine. I was just asking the question, bro.
Yeah, that's why he does it. So if it attacks it, then it can make it attack somebody else and give it disadvantage. So
That's smart. Yeah, that's very clever.
Very well.
Yep.
Okay. As this goes, as the music changes, we go to the behemoth, who will take its entire action, movement, bonus action, everything. You'll see it move its arm up and almost like a shelf try to pull itself up slightly as it grows in size. Getting larger and larger.
Okay. Okay.
Carrick. We move to you.
I would like to take my it's giving me yellow because normally I can't move, but my defender can move 40 feet. Great.
Yeah,
All right,
you
move
are
over
able
here?
to move 40 feet, yes.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you're in the suit.
Cool. And I'm going to aim at this guy over here. So I've got a question for you.
Yep.
For the defenders, it's 40-10, 45 rounds capacity, 3 shots per attack. As a fighter,
Range of 40 feet and disadvantage up to 240 feet.
oh, I thought it was 100. I thought because the 40 feet was the movement. I thought that it was 100 feet normal
40
range. and then
range
200.
is 40 feet, 240. In fact, here I will, for purposes, I'm gonna let you guys right in there. That is where I got the stats for the minigun.
Gotcha. 40 feet. Shit.
you probably should stay where you was at.
You can still you
Yeah.
can still shoot, Sammy, and you'll just have disadvantage, but I can negate your disadvantage.
Oh, can you do that like as I do it right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, yep. Fuck it. I go.
Oh, actually, hang on. You have to be
Oh.
within 60 feet of me,
Ah.
which
I think you were
Nice.
basically right there, Carrick. So.
yeah, you're within 60 feet of me.
Well,
no,
now-
you're not quite.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're
what
right
the-
at 60 feet. Here, we'll just. There you go. How about that? But that would
But
be
now-
without her moving anyhow, so she wouldn't have disadvantage right now.
Yeah, she wouldn't have disadvantage anyway.
Yeah.
So if she moves away from me, she gets disadvantage.
I'll
and you
just
can't
shoot
save.
first and then move.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can shoot and then move.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so Dred, so my question for the minigun. As a fighter, I get 3 attacks per round.
Yep.
Does that equate to a
Yep.
total of 9 shots? Oh, beautiful. And is it 40-10 for each 3 of the shots?
Yes, for each 3. So it would be basically you can do upwards of 100. You can do 120 damage if you land all in roll max.
Holy sweet Lord Jesus Christ. Cool. All right, so what would my plus to hit be for this? I'm
So we
assuming I'm
said
just rolling
your
D20 plus.
roll was your Arcana checks.
Yep.
So a plus 12.
Yep. You got a plus
This-
12.
this
to
is
hit.
Beautiful.
Sammy is so happy right now. She's just like, oh my god, this is.
This
I don't
I'm-
even
I'm
care if it's
living the
broken or
dream.
not. This is what I want.
Yes. I honestly, I don't even care if these shots fucking hit, man. Just the fact that I have something to potentially do. Holy fuck, man. That's enough. That's enough for me.
25 hits.
25. Great. Do you
Let's
want me
roll.
to just roll?
Yeah, just roll
12
and then we'll
D10.
do all the
Oh.
we'll do all the damage in one go.
I think they all get their surprise attack damage too.
Yeah, they do. So that would be 66. Life is so
not
good.
66, but I'll add them. Roll your others to hit.
Oh, would it just be 2d6 per? Even though
I'll
it's-
let you. I'll let you know when to roll, or what to roll.
Okay.
I got it. I got it in my head.
Okay. Oh, look at that screen.
Wait,
Oh,
no.
okay.
That's
Hold on,
great.
hold on.
That is-
Slow your roll back.
Down.
Slow your roll back. I will tell you, slow your roll back. I'm deleting it. Roll 2 more Arcana checks as you take 2 other
Okay,
attacks.
okay.
Calm down.
Gotcha,
Calm
gotcha.
yourself.
Yes.
I will
Make sure
tell you
you
what to
hit
roll
first.
after.
Roll 12 d10.
Calm yourself. All right,
Under the
16
sweaty-
does not hit,
There we go.
Oh,
and
Jesus
your nat 1 is going to be fucked. All right, so here we go.
I did
You're-
damage first, though. I did do damage.
I know what you're trying to do. All right, so roll 4 d10s.
Can I silvery barbs her her fucking nat 1?
Are you within range to silvery barb it?
I
6
don't know.
feet, right?
What is the range on that?
Sick.
I'm not going to tell you no. I'm just going to ask you.
It is 60 feet.
It
it
is
is 60
60
feet.
feet, which I think you are just outside of.
I can touch the corner of her.
You are literally just outside of range.
Oh, but
I mean,
but
the,
hey,
doesn't
hey,
the suit
who's
make her a
casting
bit
it?
wider?
Hold on, hold on.
Isn't her?
Sammy, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Roll me 4 d10s to start with. Roll me
Suit-
your d6s.
How many? Just 2d6 for the one attack?
For the one attack, yep.
'Kay.
For your surprise attack.
Mhm.
So roll those first.
Oh wait, I can't cast that anyway because I'm in a suit.
You're in a suit.
No,
Okay.
but we didn't. It wasn't the deal that you can cast it through your homunculus?
It's not a touch.
No touch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Carrick. Slow your roll. Give me. All right. 24 damage.
Jeez, that's holy fuck, man. Come on. I
I'm
want to
sorry,
use
Sammy.
the. Nah, man, it's fine. The 7 souls luck just fucking keeps following me around.
I
I
need
would
you
like
to roll me
to-
2 straight d10s.
Hold on, I wanna do. I want to
Uh,
use my piercer feat for that. 2. Okay, that's yeah. Fuck. Okay, cool. It's
All right.
it's fine.
He'll get
It's
get
fine.
1 health back.
Oh no, that was for my yeah.
For the 2 that
Okay.
you roll.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to re-roll.
What do you,
You re-rolled
what
it.
do you want from me, bro? Go ahead, lay it on me.
I need 2 d10s from you. Just 2.
mm,
14. All right. You misjudged the timing of you being able to pull that trigger. Ranged weapon. -2 to AC until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so down to 18.
You are down
AC.
to 18 AC until the
Okay.
end of your next turn.
Okay.
At least it wasn't a melee attack. If it was a melee attack, they would have got an extra reaction for free.
Yeah, damn.
So,
Yep.
all right. So you've taken your 3 attacks. Unfortunately, unless you have something that you can do inside for your bonus action, that's kind of your 3 attacks.
Yeah. No, that's my
You
that's
can
that's
do
my
some
attacks.
movement if you so choose.
I can't do movement. If you could move me 40 feet to the right, that would be great.
40 feet. to
Boundary
the-
is upset with me right now.
Yeah, because you moved all over the place.
Bro, I didn't move anywhere. You didn't let me move, but I was measuring many things.
All right, you're 40 feet to your right.
Many things.
All right,
And then that is it for E.
Carrick, or not Carrick, Kyle.
okay.
Show him how it's done.
Oh man. So. Oh well, that's a silly thought, but I'm not gonna do that. The thing in the middle, it's still not all the way out. It's only a hand and an arm, right? So it can't see
Hand,
me.
arm, and shoulders. Cannot see it.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on it.
Okay.
Wait, I can't because I'm in a fucking suit. Okay, you know what? Fuck
Yeah.
it. We're just gonna hit it then. We're just gonna shoot it. Fuck yes.
I gave you guys the option to be in the suit or not in the suit, guys.
know.
I was pretty.
We're gonna do this. We're just gonna fucking do this. And I've got a asterisk. He's going to be relaying me some target feeds directly into the suit. Can I have advantage because of that?
I'll at least give you that since we're taking away spells.
Cool.
And it's she's just trying to get away from the nat one right now. That's literally it. She's just like,
Yup. Got them Graz rolls.
which she apparently needed.
Yep.
She asked for it. All right, 29 definitely hits.
Okay.
So, well, we can, if you wanna roll another set, and we can roll all the damage at one time, or you can move it to another person if you so choose. It's up to you.
Oh no, I'm gonna just keep shooting that guy, I guess. So.
And you're doing the dude in the middle, right?
Fuck.
Woo! Whew, 17. Unfortunately, 17 does not hit, but at least it wasn't in that one.
Cool.
All right, so roll me 4 d10s, please.
You said it did a three burst, right?
Each shot is worth 3 ammo, so you basically get 15 shots before having to reload.
Okay. So I did the first bullet, the second bullet, and then I would roll Arcana one more time.
It's not per bullet. It's per attack. So like the first 3
Oh.
shots, hit them. Right.
Cool. So
you're burst firing it basically at this point.
Yeah, gotcha. So that is going to be my minigun, which is where is my minigun?
4 d10s.
I guess I just can roll it here.
Yeah, you can just roll 4.
I have it entered in the thing, but you know.
Yeah, you can just roll 4 d10s and I'll do the damage manually. Technically, you would get the sneak attack damage. So 34 points of damage. Very well. It will take 34 points of damage.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna just kind of send him over there. Hope that's safer. Yeah, okay, cool. I think I'm done.
All right. Spiffy. You are also in a suit.
Okay. Yeah. Has the captain given the order to attack these things yet?
No, but you see everybody else firing at this damn thing.
You haven't asked, and the captain hasn't seen that.
Yeah, technically he just, right now he's heard some gunshots, but he has no idea what's going on right now.
I see.
You have comms with him. You can ask him if you want.
Yeah. Captain, should we open fire on this?
Yes.
Yes. I don't care what it is. Kill it.
Understood.
Assuming it's a bad thing, you know.
I love it. It's hilarious.
I'm a little out of range of that guy.
You technically have up to 240.
Yeah, with disadvantage though, but... So the range on these things is 40?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not great.
It's a machine gun, man. It's not accurate.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, I'll go ahead and make an attack roll on that thing there.
Go for it. I think that's 40 feet, right? No, that is 65. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
This thing is around the middle. It's fine.
okay.
They won't be in the middle for long.
And you said it's Arcana with our to hit on this, right?
Yes, it is. Your tech check. See how well you do. 22 hits.
All right.
Damage.
So spray some bullets out there. Just call out. Attention, demonic entity. Please disengage You're interloping into this dimension and return to your home forthwith.
This is the content that I look for.
All right.
And that, that'll, I think that was my whole movement, right? Or was that 15? Yeah, whatever. That's fine.
Very well. All right. Griff. You hear some shots ringing out on the other side. What do you want to do?
During the shots, just immediately run outside. So go here 20 feet to spend the rest of my movement.
As you look at these creatures, just what the fuck?
Alright, cool. I don't really... Out of range, of course. Why the fuck not? Alright, let's shoot the first one. I'm guessing at disadvantage. Yep, 60 feet. That is at disadvantage. Let's try. Don't fuck me up.
I don't remember what your revolver
The
was.
first one was a nat 20. I hate it. So, at 21. What
21. 21 hits.
Alright, okay. D&D Beyond is being stupid again.
Every time you reload, remember you have to hit the Beyond 20 thing again on both sides.
So that is 12, and I will use that. What is it called again?
The Blessed Strikes.
Astral Spark to deal 5 points of force damage to that. So
Okay. And you also get the Blessed Strike damage, right?
yeah, Blessed Strike. So that's 19. Plus 5. That's 24 total.
Alright. 25 total. Very well. Minus 25. There it is.
24, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my turn.
Very well. Alfie.
I would like to move towards the door. I don't know how far I can move. Can you measure that thing? Measure that for me?
You're moving out the same door you came in, right?
Yeah. Like just
Alright,
outside
so
the door.
that would be
yeah.
25, and that would be 30, or that would be 30. Which one would you rather?
Closer. Actually, below Grief.
Got it. There's 30.
And I would like to use I'd like to use haste on Spiffy's machine
Spiffy's mech
gun
suit?
over there. Yeah, and basically that's gonna happen by doing like minor lightning bolt, minor lightning with the fucking battery.
Supercharge!
Supercharge that shit.
Alright.
And
Spiffy, your suit now has haste.
Excellent.
yeah, and for extra protection, I will cast Sanctuary on Spiffy's suit too, which I would like to say is just basically threatening looking fucking lightning aura on that shit because it's supercharged. So
Yo, Rick.
nobody wants to touch that, right?
Let's hope not.
Alright. You guys ready for this?
I
He
think
wasn't ready! Alright,
Hit me with it.
here we go. Alright, so this one kind of floats in this given direction here. And you guys are both technically, I think. Yeah, so 35 or 30 feet. Alright. I need... Oh, bro. Just bro. Okay, bro. Alright. I need both it's gonna try. It's gonna make a wisdom. It needs a wisdom check, right? For pup.
Yep.
Wisdom save or wisdom check.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Well, I put a check in there. 26 either way.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Let's
26
attack
either
it,
way.
then.
As the two of you, Kyle, in your suit, Tick, not in your suit, both of you here. Simulation.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simulation.
Oh, a simulation. You said simulation. Two different things. Two different things.
It's trying to learn your tongue at this point. But that's the first thing it decides to say. Alright, for both of you, I need a dex saving throw. Kyle, because you are in your suit, this is actually targeting your suit. This will be a straight roll. I need a d20, please.
Okay.
And then this is going to be going to your pup.
Okay.
Alright. Barley, you, unfortunately, your suits. And I'm just going to roll both of these together. I need a dex check from your pup, please.
Yep. Doing it now.
Question though, because I have proficiency with space vehicles, could I have added anything to that roll?
Not for this. It's
Okay.
just, it's limited by its size and ability. If I was closer, this would have been much easier, but unfortunately, this is all that I can do from this range right now, as it stands.
There you go.
+1, 4. Neither of those two are going to do it. Each, unfortunately for your pup, you're going to see as this thing comes in, as it sprays an amount of some kind of acidic thing, you see the pup actually disintegrate directly in front of you as it takes 39 points of damage.
Yikes.
As it disintegrates. As your suit, it was built for a little bit tougher, Kyle. But you can see it's definitely eating into this suit for sure. As please subtract from the number that I gave you previously. I think it was like 212 or some shit like that. As you see 39 points of damage to that suit. And that will be its turn. Odds or evens there, Carrick?
39.
Sammy?
Yeah.
Odds or evens? She's not paying any attention to me.
Odds. Sorry, well, I'm reading through my character sheet to see if I can fucking help with anything,
Evens.
but
Got it. All right. That is. I think that's actually as far as it can get. All right. So, roll 2 d3s. We're gonna find out just who is attacking.
Oh boy.
It's not both going to attack that one person. It's going to attack two different people. All right, Griff and Alfie. I need dexterity saving throws from both of you, please.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's I'm also in a machine. I'm also.
You are not in a machine.
Well, I am a machine, so.
I am a machine.
Machine.
All right. Unfortunately, both of you fail.
Yeah, I kind of felt that coming.
And I'll just do 9d6 because that's what I did previously, even though it was supposed to be more than that.
90.
32 points of damage to each of you. 75 for you, and
It's
that is minus 32. I gotta target you. Minus 32. All right. So, as your DM, I'm going to say it like this. I want an insight check from all of you, please.
Can I use my passive?
Not for this. This is not passing.
Oh, come on. Why is inside fucking cursed for me?
There we go.
I'm
Griff.
fucking dumb. What?
Kyle, you kind of noticed this, but Griff, given he's got the larger, I'm giving it to him for this specific one. Griff, you notice these things, man. They're fucking powerful, and being how close they are, the proximity. Fighting these things head on may not be the best choice. And for the first time for 7 souls, you have a puzzle to solve in the middle of combat.
Oh.
You wanted 7 souls. We had talked about it previously. You can keep attacking, and sure, could you kill these things by slamming X? Yeah, you probably could. Right now, I would say the one that is closest to in the northwestern corner here looks about half of as good as it did when it first started. But that thing in the middle, man. This, you'll notice as it keeps trying to pull itself out, these things are connected to it via chains. You're fighting pets. What about when this fucking thing comes to see?
That's why I'm shooting it.
You are shooting. But all I'm telling you, as your DM, there's more to combat than just hitting X as hard as you can. And in this game, I'm giving you the option to really find out what that could be.
I mean,
Tick. Starts with you, buddy.
Copy. Did Griff communicate any of this to us? Because Tick don't know shit.
Yeah. Assuming like that, Kyle also notices that. He'll just say like, pick up the like in comms, just pick out the smaller ones. That big one, there's no way we can kill it.
Well,
we need to find something.
Back.
Is the thing in the middle stable? Should we just blow it up?
What thing? Like the monster?
The mass. You know, we got all these like pipes and stuff going around. Like, should we try to cause a chain reaction? It is a reactor, right?
These things.
That's not...
Yeah, when we came in, these things were like doing something with the lava shit.
They were pulling energy out of it. Now they're no longer pulling energy out. Basically, you booted it up and unregulated it. Between, like, when you guys booted this thing up and gave it power to basically jumpstart it when you fired up the generator. Luckily, this thing was at least able to pull as much power as it now to stop this from occurring, but you've taken that out, and now it's kind of a runaway reactor at this point. You have gone super critical for this reactor, and it's running away at this point. You are in full plasma meltdown mode. And the plasma meltdown seems to be some kind of portal coming out.
Yep. So no hope of a scram protocol.
So at this point, when you're in a runaway, scrams aren't going to do a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You're 3 Mile Island with a unknown power source.
Yeah. Does anybody have any graphite rods on them by any chance?
Oh yeah, I got a few. I salvaged them off.
I'm not saying there may not be another way to do any of this stuff. I'm just saying.
I haven't.
Can we turn it back on with the same button I pressed before?
Well, let's Tick. You're up first technically, so.
Yeah, the Tick's trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
I'll leave you guys to discuss this for a minute. I'm gonna grab myself a drink.
While the DM.
Fucking asshole.
Run.
I'm running. I'm still here. I'm just grabbing myself a drink. I'm just giving you the ability to have a conversation. I've already got my drink. Remember, I have a.
Oh, so time's over.
I have an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I have to ask questions about my suit.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna try to shove that thing.
Is the thing in the middle seemingly is it self-suspended, or is it reliant on the chains on these things to keep itself afloat? Or I guess it's kind of in 0G, right?
When you say, which thing are we talking about here?
The big thing in the middle here.
The lava stuff or the monster?
The
Oh
monster.
no, the monster's treating this thing like the plasma that it's coming out of, like as a portal. You can't tell whether or not it's going to be able to fly at this point or not. If that's what you're
And
asking.
these contraptions that were around this chamber here, like this thing and these things, we got some information about what these do. Can you remind me what it was?
They were basically like the heat exchanger, the steam generator, the turbine, basically turning the heat that it was taking into power. But you disconnected all of those when you disconnected the two rods on either side, so they're actively right now not doing a damn thing.
When you say the two rods that we disconnected, do you mean these two?
Yes.
Okay.
Like they were the two rods were there to pull heat out of it to turn it into energy.
Okay.
Decisions. Alright, bonus action. I'm going to push, hit him with the pulse to push the thing away from me.
Hitting
Push
the
it back
closest
like
thing.
5 feet.
Okay.
The DC 17 strength.
Strength.
Yep.
18.
Ha! Right on money. All right. Well, then action. Since that didn't work. He's going to use momentary stasis and pretty much encase it in a kind of like a mini force cage essentially for like a round. It's a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
So that was supposed to be at advantage previously, but let's see if he's gonna need it. He's definitely gonna need it.
Why does he have advantage? It's not a spell.
Oh, it's not a spell?
No.
Okay, I thought
It's
it was
a feature.
Spell. Got it. Okay, never mind then. Then no, he failed.
Copy. So it's incapacitated. Its speed is 0 until the start of my next turn, I believe.
Which one are we looking at here? The momentary stasis.
Momentary stasis.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, then.
I thought it was a spell. My fault. No, you're right. Okay.
All good.
Incapacitated.
Yep. And then Tick is gonna say, we should figure something out, guys, and let me know what I need to do. If I need to hack something, I'm just gonna be over here in the corner. That thing can't do anything now.
Got it. All right. As you guys look at this, as it runs to his turn, he will still use his actions to pull himself out slightly further.
No.
Now head coming out, or now head starting to come out. You see him open his mouth, and above his head, you start to see more of this plasma as he begins to open this gateway further to make it easier for him to come out. You feel the room around there, you feel the room that you're in start to heat up as more and more of this plasma is just getting dumped into this room. That will be his turn. But it's safe to say, if he succeeds, he's coming to you. Carrick. You see a massive eyeball looking at you and a mouth spewing plasma.
I am not a fan of this. Alright. So I got my 40 feet. Okay. It's just. Is it just the eyeball or the eyeball on the mouth?
So like, as you're looking through, you can see it on the other side. Like he looks in and then like moves his mouth. The head isn't actually there yet.
Hey, Dread, quick question.
Yeah.
Were these things flying? How are they staying afloat in this thing?
Yes, they're flying.
If they're incapacitated, does it start to fall?
It would start to fall, but it is connected to chain, so it's not gonna like hit the ground or anything. If that's what you're asking.
I'm just curious. I just want to know if it's going to fall 60 feet. So I know.
It would probably fall greater than 60 feet if the chains would allow it to, but right now it probably, to be honest with you, it'd probably like fall back, and the chains would basically just like hold it up, as it's just kind of dead weight at this point.
Copy.
But it is connected by chains. These things can't get away.
Copy. All right, just checking.
How?
Hoping this.
Yeah. How robust do the chains look?
Pretty robust.
Damn.
Like, I'm not gonna say that they're not breakable. I'm just saying they're pretty fucking robust.
Yeah.
They're keeping things that can spew acid
Yeah.
chained to the middle of this thing.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably pretty robust.
Yeah.
They're not bike chains.
Yeah. Makes sense. Carrick would say, does anybody have any ideas? Kyle, what should I shoot at?
The big fuck? Try to shoot it in a way that makes it want to let go and fall further away from us?
Yeah. Dread, could I get a shot of its eye or its open mouth?
Well, we do that for flavoring. For this particular monster, it's not really going to matter so much.
So here's, like, so here's my thinking. Like, I'm not doing this to metagame. Like, this genuinely, like, this is what Carrick would do, right? If he could get a clear shot of an eyeball or a mouth, something that has like sensitive flesh, he would go for the big guy if he had a decent shot. If not, he's gonna go for the incapacitated guy because he's just fucking dangling there, right? Like, before it has a chance to recover.
You'd be able to hit this guy for sure, but
yeah.
Like,
if it wouldn't be like a shot that would, like, this thing is already fucking huge. Like, any any shot that I make is gonna do fucking nothing to it. Maybe if it got an eye or a nose or a mouth shot, then it would be fine. But like, other than that, no, he's gonna try to go for the smaller guy for now.
So you may think that in game, out of game, like mechanics wise, it's not gonna change very much for me as far as the health and all that. Like,
okay, then I will go for the acid abomination puppy.
Okay. 23 hits.
First round, second round.
21 hits. And a fucking nat 20. Alright, so
yes!
right off the bat, I'm subtracting 40 health.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now roll me 12 d10s.
Plus my surprise attack.
If it's incapacitated, he has gone. You guys are in the second round of combat. He has gone.
No, but it's per turn. Or per round.
That's per round? That seems
I think
busted.
If you hit a teacher with an attack roll, the creature, if it hasn't taken a turn yet in the current combat. Last time we did it per like combat round,
yeah,
not
it's not
just
supposed to be
one
combat
combat
round. If you were doing that per combat round, that's supposed to be per combat.
Gotcha. Okay. I just figured it was like sneak attack where
Yeah, it sounds a little
you just
more
get it like
reasonable.
once per hit, but
Yeah.
okay, cool. Then never mind.
I was like,
Good
bro,
job.
that's something that I need in my fucking life right now. If
Yeah.
that was the case. All right. Minus.
Oh, I also get to add for pierce or critical hit. I get to add 1 additional damage die, and also
So roll
did
another
that include the
d10,
crit?
and I would subtract another 10. Roll me another d10.
Just one or
Yep.
two?
Just one.
Okay.
Because I max your other one, right?
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Alright, so this thing is bleeding profusely on its fucking last legs and incapacitated. It's not dead, it's just incapacitated from...
There's still like 140 damage.
Yeah, you
GGs.
did like 140 damage. Specifically, you did 134 damage.
Oh my god. Wow. I'm almost at Yahi levels.
Right?
Feels
Alright,
good.
anything
Feels
else you want to do, Carrot?
Nope, that is all that I can do.
Very well. Kyle!
I have questions.
You have questions. I may have answers, and I may have to think about them.
So the suits, you said that they were also drop pods. They could land us on the surface of the planet, yada yada.
Yes.
So the suits have thrusters.
Yeah, probably. I don't know how powerful they're gonna be, but...
Because I have an idea to try to yeet myself over this thing. Basically, shove a proverbial brick on the gas, aim it, jump out, and yeet that thing just at the big guy to try to shove him back out the other side of this.
Ooh.
And if I can set a timer to overload that battery to make it explode, then that's cool.
Okay. So, I understand what you're trying to do. I'm going to allow it to happen. What I'm going to say to you, be very, very clear on what it is that you want to do. Like, play every aspect out for me. All right? So I'm definitely 100% not saying no, right? I'm just saying be very clear.
Going to have not autopilot. Actually, there might be an autopilot if it's for orbital drops. But
This
basically
would be like
have...
autopilot, like if it was orbital dropping, it would kick in. But I wouldn't say like running and jumping and trying to push this thing back down would be autopilot, right? Like.
Okay. Then I'm gonna write myself a quick Python script. You know, just a quick bash script into the console, into the command line here. You know, pop in my Arduino if I have to get that to work.
Okay. She's straight up roboticsing the shit out of this. All right, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it.
So that
Roll the Arcana check. Just straight one. This one. This one I am going to... We're going to have a possibility here. Just a straight one. Fuck it. 23. You succeed. All right. You wrote the script.
Cool. So basically gonna max thrusters, aiming in the direction that I aim it in. And I'm going to get ready to jump my ass out of this suit once I have it in position and engage that script.
All right.
And then I'm gonna basically jump out and
dipping the fuck out.
Yeah, dipping the fuck out. Is it still no gravity there?
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna let it happen. Otherwise, it would probably just fall. Like.
Otherwise, I do have a teleport I could use, or I could just fly with my magic.
I told you guys very specifically earlier, a mixture of sound waves and magnets, that it would be 0G there. So it's 0G there.
Cool. With everything that I'm already doing, can I include an auto fire script on the gun while it's zooming at this thing?
An auto fire. I mean, you're the one writing the script, so you tell me what you wanted to do.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, it's gonna be firing the gun straight into the thing as it's powering up its rockets. And then I'm going to yeet myself out.
Okay. All right. So, here's what I would like from you. One of your two attacks, one of your two attacks would be
I actually only have one.
Oh, you only have one. Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have this guy.
No, I'm just trying to think, because you're trying to push it as well, right?
Yeah, I'm willing to forego the gun to
Alright.
just push.
All right, well,
That's
then let's do
my
that
order.
then. Let's do that then. If you had two attacks, I was only going to take one of the two if you had two attacks, but if you only have one,
Okay.
then... Okay. I'm going to set your DC because it's obviously going to try to not be pushed, right?
Right.
I'm going to set your DC. Remember, whatever you roll is +5. Okay? Because it was a modifier of 20.
Okay.
I'm actually going to lower this. Alright, here we go.
I can't wait to see how this works out.
I have no idea.
Here
Let me
is
know.
your athletics check.
Could I
It's only a 20.
actually? Could I, because I have proficiency in space vehicles?
You can add your proficiency bonus on top of this athletics. I'll give you that. So you do
Could
have
I
a +10 at this point to your D20 roll. So you literally have a 50-50 chance.
Could I do acrobatics instead of athletics?
This is for the suit. It's based off
Okay.
of its, remember,
Yeah.
it's based off of its strength, which is 20. Which is why I'm giving you the +5 plus the +5 from the proficiency.
Cool.
So you get a +10 to this. So you literally have a 50-50 shot.
Either way, I'm losing my suit.
Either way, you're losing your suit.
That's okay. And the battery blow up thing.
We'll
Just
see.
a delay on
We'll see
that.
what happens. Yep, we'll see what happens. All right, 23. 23 is going to do it.
Sweet.
You are able to push this thing back ever so much. You're pushing. It's literally thrusters on, trying to push. You hear this thing just give out a quick roar, right? As it doesn't seem like it's going to succeed at first. It gets in there. It's getting on its head. This thing, it tries to swat at it. It loses its grip ever so much. It starts to recede. And then you hear the explosion from your delayed battery. And it just... How much health did you have left in that suit?
The suit?
Yep.
It had taken 39 total damage so far, and according to...
I think you were at 212, right? So
It was
212 divided by
212.
39.
173.
173. What's 173 divided by 2?
Uh, 87 rounding up.
Yeah, 87.
87 damage. As it is pushed back through,
Hell yeah.
you see each one of these, because it is connected, right? You see this one kind of line up, but this one pulls back as it is connected to this thing by those chains. As you are looking at it right now, it is not through the portal, but the portal still exists. What it is that you would like to do with that information, Spiffy, I believe it would be your turn unless she has a bonus action that she wants to do.
I do have a bonus
You have a
action.
bonus action. What do you want to do with your bonus action?
Let me see what my range is on that. That's 30. So I would have been like out here in the middle. And then from there, where's my ruler? Magical ruler. Man, that thing is real wide. Okay.
Let me,
Christ.
by the way, let me put this back to 1 because it is smaller again. Basically looking through it at the portal at this point.
For my bonus action, I'm gonna dash and activate my my fucking thing.
if you're about to do what I think you're about to do, I'm gonna have you roll an insight check. What is it that you're trying to get to? Because I think you're gonna know something else.
I want to go in this direction, back towards the lab, so I can maybe try to...
Turn it back on?
Yeah.
Okay. It has added more plasma, and it is currently running away. You will have to find a different solution. So before you do that with your bonus action, I didn't want to have you cause that when I think Kyle would probably know it at this point. You are literally super critical. Like, you've added more. This thing is not built to be able to stop it from what's happening. You're gonna have to find a different solution.
Okay. I'm still gonna go
No problem.
that way because I don't want to be close to it.
Understood. Understood. I mean, technically, you can book it the fuck like through those doors if you want. Like, I don't know if you'd want to do that, but like, you're not trapped in this room. Is all I'm saying.
That's fair. That's fair. But we do have to figure out something, and the lab might have answers, or maybe it's one of these things. So I'm just gonna head to the left with my dash until I'm just over here, and I'll activate my my speed boost to do it.
Very well. You can go ahead and move your token wherever you want. You're colliding with walls. That's why. So
that's okay. Just pretend. We'll pretend. Whee.
So you're floating over this thing, is what you're saying. Like your rocket boost. Do you have flying speed?
I do.
You do have flying speed. So I'm guessing I gave you something with flying speed.
Yep.
I kind of figured that. Okay. As long as you have it, you have it. Okay. So be it then.
Cool.
All right. Spiffy.
Okay, so the big bad has been pushed back into. Is it on the other side of this portal now?
Yes.
Okay.
We just
Effectively, you may see like a finger trying to like crawl back
Yeah.
in. It's gonna try to crawl back in, but she was able to.
And
get
that portal opened up when we ejected these rods here, right?
When you disconnected things, it stopped giving. I'm trying to stay away from nuclear, like actual nuclear terms, so I don't get myself in trouble with the U.S. government.
Nuclear power.
You've basically taken away any safety protocols keeping this thing in check, so now it has run away with it, and it like.
What I'm trying to get at is are these things now disconnected when previously they were connected to something?
Yes.
Okay.
But connecting them isn't going to have a whole lot of effect at this point.
Well, I'm not trying to have a lot of effect. I'm trying to have enough effect to close it,
Okay.
or like close it enough that this thing can't get through.
Well, you saw earlier when it was breathing plasma out, the portal is getting wider.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
and that's where I'm saying,
he
like,
actively can make the portal bigger. Even if you try to make it smaller, he actively can make it bigger. He's been spinning the turns to do just that, to make it easier for him to crawl through.
I'm just curious what caused that to be open in the first place. Was like, do we know if it was disconnecting things that opened that portal,
You
or
do not know. That is something you haven't discovered just yet.
Sticks out.
And does the plasma seem to be affecting it at all?
No. Does not seem to be affecting him.
So is this a fission reaction or a fusion reaction that's going on?
Neither.
Neither. Okay. Just trying to think about it.
Yeah, this is a kind of power source that you guys haven't met before, even in your advanced state.
Yeah. And none of these, various tools or equipment around this. I don't know what you would call it. This area in here are capable of controlling
Not anymore.
that portal.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I was actually clicking through your guys' character sheets, so full disclosure outside of game. You remember yesterday when I was talking to you, Sammy, and I said somebody had a very creative solution to this, and I was just like, well, fuck. This is it.
Ah, okay.
But I've been looking through to see, like, what you guys could actually do. 'Cause now I'm curious, like, myself.
It's crap.
So there's currently 0 gravity in this area due to the equipment, right?
Yeah, you could probably be able to turn that off if you wanted to. Or destroy the magnetism and all that stuff to try to get around that. You could do that. That is something.
That might be a good idea. Because this one at least will start falling for sure. Even though it's connected to it, so if everything starts falling inside.
These two creatures are connected to this big creature still. Like, the
Right.
chains go all the way through, but
How
the portal itself.
how would reverse gravity work in a 0 gravity situation? Would I be able to create gravity?
If you kill the oh, for your thing? Zero gravity is still gravity, so reversing 0 is still 0.
That's good. Yeah.
But if it's like
if you want to use that to create gravity, I'll allow that for sure, right? Like, I'll allow that if you want to use that spell to create gravity in a 0 gravity
make it Jupiter,
situation.
bro.
Well, so I have kind of 2 thoughts, right? One is to cast that on the other side of the portal and just have gravity pull them back through.
Mm-hmm.
The other thought is, it's a cylinder, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I create it in the cylinder, and then we collapse the thing that's preventing gravity, would that pull that cylinder in enough that we could start to create a black hole, like a quantum singularity, to pull all of them and that reaction into?
I have an idea of what's going to happen when you cast this. It's up to you if you want to fuck around and find out. It could be good, it could be terrible. We'll find out.
A Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga it is. All right. So Spiffy's gonna step out of the suit so he can free up his arsenal throughout his body, and just let the team know deploying anti-gravity measures. Launch out his anti-gravity device down into the portal.
I am so glad I didn't stay over that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. As you crawl out, you hit reverse gravity. All right. So I'm not going to have them make saving throws at all. And as an someone say the word for me.
Inanimate.
Inanimate. Thank you. Object. This plasma automatically fills.
Ooh.
As you have created gravity with this plasma, that whole thing begins to pulling each of these guys with it.
Oh yeah.
As you
Hell
look
yeah.
down, however, this plasma slams into the side of the space station itself.
Oh.
And you start to see as it begins to eat through walls.
Oh no.
You see the scissor.
We've got our suits on.
We'll
We've
just
got our
fall
suits
into
on.
the hole in the middle of itself.
Seems like we are getting into that.
As it's
vortex
going,
goal.
it is
So-
no longer in that anti-grav field as it begins to eat its way through the bottom of the space station.
I thought he cast it on the other
Yeah,
side.
I cast it on the
portal.
other side of the portal.
Oh, you're casting it into the portal.
Yes.
On the
To
other
pull
side.
them- To pull everything through that portal.
With the-
Imploding.
Fall into the portal.
Yeah.
You're trying to implode it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me think how to be able to do this here.
What if I cast reaction feather fall on it so it just, doesn't actually... It gains gravity, but it doesn't fall. It just...
Slowly moves further and further down.
So reverse. gravity.
Slowly eating through the space.
All right. So this is gonna get real weird. Okay. I'm trying to think of how this works through portals and through everything else. So in zero gravity, it could create gravity. In not zero gravity, it would reverse gravity, which it would actually pull whatever was on that side up and out into the portal. Does that make sense? Like, you basically, if the portal's up here and he's crawling up into your area, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's crawling up, meaning
He's
like
crawling up. If you've reversed gravity, now he's literally falling into the portal. Like, does that make sense? Like, you've reversed gravity on that side, which is fine. But literally, you've kind of, like, if that was your intent, you're making it easier for him to fall through into your zero gravity area.
What if he just centered it so that like the bottom of the cone is at the entrance of the portal?
It's not a cone. It's a sphere.
It's
Or
a
sphere.
It's a
Yeah.
sphere. It's an awkward way, and I'm trying to figure out like.
You know, guys. I just want to say the gravity. The first thing that happened where they started eating on the walls is probably what the DM wanted to happen. No, there's probably more, plot into that. Just saying.
Maybe.
We could just, we do have pressurized suits. We can yeet ourselves out of here
Exactly.
and past the bulkhead into the
We
safety.
can let that
That's
happen.
up to you.
And
I
get the
will
fuck outta
tell you
here.
as your DM that would end this encounter, like, because you've literally yeeted this fucking plasma into space. You're just like, fuck
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm
We do
okay
have our
with this.
suits on.
I'm okay with this if that's what you would like to do, but it's up to you.
We do know that the ship has bulkheads for decompressive incidents to protect the rest of the ship, so it would be isolated. We just have to get out of the lab.
Yeah,
To
and we
be
got
fair.
already got the info that we needed out of the lab. So like, we just skedaddle.
And to Spiffy, this would be minimizing damage to company property.
Mm-hmm.
Also, to be fair, it would be in character for Spiffy to inform everyone what the fuck is going to happen before doing anything.
It's also true.
Yeah.
It would be a race
like it.
against time. I will tell you that. It would be a race against time. You still, like, if you remember what I had said previously, granted, you only had the maps that were butted up right next to each other, right? But, like, the space station was large enough. It takes time for you to get there. So it'd be a race. Which hits first? This thing getting injection into space and you reaching the door, or you reaching the door and then it gets injected into space? It would be a race against time. Which one happens first? And we would have
Probably
that to be a
depends on-
roll, basically, to figure out, right? I'm not going to say DM's going to do this or not, but I'll let the dust decide. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. I'm here for it.
I'm fine running from
Yeah, that's
decompress.
fine. Like if that's gonna get everything out, then that's good. Like flush it all the fuck out. Like we need to get rid of this demon and
Okay.
clearly this reaction that's gonna destroy the
Also-
station.
Yeah, your armor also has double movement because that haste is still active.
Yeah,
The armor that he's no longer in.
right.
Well, not yet. Not.
Not
He
yet.
would probably tell Kyle to get in it, honestly. Like,
Kyle can move when he fucking wants to. Do not worry about Kyle's ability to run the fuck away.
Then he'd probably tell the captain, Captain, you should get in this armor.
Alright.
As we are about to encounter potential explosive decompression.
Captain would tell Grief to hold the fuck on to the armor when he's
All right. Spiffy, since you did this, I need a D8 from you, please.
Also, I feel like before Spiffy moved, he would tell the captain to fasten his safety belt.
Yeah.
The one time you needed to roll low.
This is fine.
All right,
Yeah.
boys. So we're doing this. All right. So this is gonna be a good finale for the end of this because we only have 10 minutes until you guys had to dip out anyhow. So this is what is going to happen. First of all, Carrick, you're in a suit that is meant for orbital drop anyhow.
Yes.
You are safe.
Woohoo!
Who is climbing in the other suit?
I think the captain was.
Yeah, the captain.
That wasn't.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, Captain.
Also,
We will find out next time whether or not you're able to control this very well.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I cast guidance.
For the remainder of you, as these doors open, you guys try to basically book it the hell out of there. Unfortunately, you are unable to make it to the center of the space station again before the doors behind you are ejected. And then all of you basically running, feel the pressure and just get ejected. Your face mask flip down as the space station basically implodes out of this. And for the rest of you, I had planned for this to happen as well, possibility.
Oh yeah.
As you find yourself floating in the vacuum of space.
Dope.
Do
The
can I
whole
move if I have
space
a swimming
station
speed?
basically having been
This is-
crushed inside. For those of you with some kind of aerial ability. Kyle. Kyle. Yes.
Yeah.
You are able to basically zip around the vacuum of space using your boots. For
I'm gonna go find her.
For Carrick and now Alfie. Carrick, you had a nat 20 previously. You can use the thrusters to be able to do this.
cool.
Alfie, you, my friend, will have to roll next time. The rest of you will have to invent some kind of way to be able to get around if you can and be able to control it. If you don't control it well, you may find yourself lost into space.
Lost in space.
Now, as you go to turn and realizing the last thing that I will show you, you look around, the space station has completely been destroyed. There's nothing for you to get back to. There's Proxima B below your space, and because your ITX Javelin was in the space station at the time,
Oh no.
Oh no.
you find a broken spear.
Damn.
Ah,
Does it have a lifeboat? Or a shuttle that I could commandeer?
This ship itself was never meant to be, used for basically astral or atmospheric re-entry.
Well, now it is.
It would have a shuttle.
You got nothing.
Oh, so not even a shuttle. Wow.
You got a whole lot of nothing.
What happened to the crate with Project Whiplash?
That's a good question. That's a good question. You decided to take it with you into the space station as opposed to leaving it chained in inside of your ship. That's a good question, and we will find out next time. Next Saturday,
Oh.
as we try to figure out how
Boy.
the rest of the team will be able to find themselves planet side where only 2 of them have the proper equipment to be able to do so.
Oh boy.
Bum bum bum!
Kyle's real happy though. He's floating in a bunch of scrap.
He is in heaven at this point.
Now only to get that scrap elsewhere.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I
Floating in
appreciate
loot.
you guys for playing. I know you guys have to get going, so Eric Q, thank you very much, and we'll catch you next time. All right. For the rest of you guys, we'll catch you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.